quarterback keeper, and a huge block from the right side. And another Titan touchdown.
Welcome to UpNorthSportsRadio.com's coverage of Traverse City West Titan football.
10-yard pass. Hendricks to Esper. What a catch.
Presented by America's Carpet Barn. Everyone knows America's Carpet Barn is your local expert for any type of flooring. Carpet, tile, vinyl, hardwood, and ceramic. See pigs fly at americascarpetbarn.com.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to UpNorthSportsRadio.com and our coverage of the Traverse City West Titans. J.J. Rowell alongside Rich Calkins. As tonight, the Titans are on the road to take on the Grand Blanc Bobcats.
Hey, that's right. JJ visiting this newly renovated just a couple of years ago, $44 million stadium here in Bobcat country. West coming off an impressive 40-13 win at Bay City Central last Friday night. And Grand Blanc, back-to-back games, they scored 56. They won 56-0 in both of those. So two high-scoring teams going at it here on this Friday night.
And we're looking for a big one tonight. And even though the GPS says Grand Blanc, it's Grand Blanc. We've made certain of that, and we've made it down to just south of Flint for tonight's game, and looking forward to a good one. Homecoming for the Bobcats.
We're always here for homecoming, JJ.
Right. And we learned that lesson last year and got here well early so we didn't get trapped on side streets.
That's right. Like 2 years ago, that's for sure.
So, Titans ready for a big, it's non-conference game tonight, right?
Our last non-conference game, yes. They're actually in the Saginaw Valley League. They're just in the South Division, which is with the bigger schools and things like that. We're in the Northern Division with the Bay City schools, the two Midland schools, and Mount Pleasant as well. So, but yeah, this is a big Division I school, 2,500 kids in their high school, so about 1,200 kids more than what Traverse City West has. So, yeah, a huge school. One of the biggest school districts in the state of Michigan.
All right. Yesterday, Rich, you sat down, had a nice conversation with Coach James Wagner about tonight's tilt. So we'll take a quick break, get some messages from our fine partners, including America's Carpet Barn, sponsor of the pre- and post-game show here on UpNorthSportsRadio.com. And when we return from the break, we'll give you that Michigan Trailer Coach's Corner interview with James Wagner after this on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Everyone knows America's Carpet Barn is your local expert for any type of flooring. Carpet, tile, vinyl, hardwood, and ceramic. But you may not know that America's Carpet Barn expertly designs and installs amazing window treatments to your exact specifications. For more than 27 years, America's Carpet Barn has had the best selection and award-winning service. More than 500 positive reviews and thousands of satisfied customers, all of whom have actually seen pigs fly. Visit americascarpetbarn.com.
Golfers just don't feel right when we don't play on the weekend, and it's hard to play on both days. So do the next best thing and tune in to 101.1 WGRY at 9 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays for Finding Fairways. Jerry Coyne here, the host of Finding Fairways for 10 years now. Join me and my co-hosts Dan Pohl, Ray Hearn, Joe Charles, and Kevin Frisch as we discuss the tours, training, and places to play. We have it all on video up at UpNorthSportsRadio.com on the Features tab. Find your fairways thanks to Boyne Golf and PXG Clubs. Jimmy John's wraps and toasted sandwiches are built for bold summer days. Cool off poolside with a refreshing chicken Caesar wrap or a savory Tuscan Italian wrap. And turn up the heat with a melty, crispy roast beef and cheddar or chicken bacon ranch toast sandwich. Perfect for on-the-go afternoons. Whatever your summer looks like, there's a wrap or a toasted sandwich that hits just right. Find your favorites on the Jimmy John app at your TC Jimmy John's or JimmyJohns.com.
The Ford employee pricing is over, but not at Fox Grand Traverse Ford. Get employee pricing for everyone on 30 retired service loaners. Right now, lease a 2025 Escape Active Retired Service Loaner for just $399 a month for 36 months, $399 due at signing. Or drive your way home in a 2025 F-150 XLT Super Crew Retired Service Loaner for $499 a month with $499 due at signing. See FGTFord.com for lease details.
Cinnamon, pumpkin, and apple, oh my! Stop into Bay Bread on Randolph Street and your mouth will water as new fall smells and flavors start appearing on our shelves, like caramel apple sweet rolls, pumpkin scones, and pumpkin muffins.
And don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 varieties of freshly baked bread daily. Visit our website, baybreadco.com, for all of our upcoming fall baking classes. Shop local at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
TCAPS is proud to offer a full-time virtual learning program for middle and high school students. With TCAPS Virtual, students stay fully connected to school communities with the ability to join school events, clubs, sports, and activities. Families can also choose a blended option combining online and in-person classes through their home school. To see if virtual schooling is a good fit for your child, call East Middle School at 231-933-7300 for middle school enrollment, or TC High School at 231-933-5860 for high school enrollment. TCAPS Virtual provides a great education with flexibility and connection.
It's time for the Coach's Corner, brought to you by Michigan Trailers in Traverse City. Sales, service, parts, and more, Michigan Trailers has your hauling solution. Welcome to the pregame show. Rich Calkins, along with head coach from Traverse City West, James Wagner. And Coach, coming off of a huge, convincing 40-13 win down at Bay City Central last Friday night, a game in which we moved to 1-0 in league play.
Yeah, that's always important to be able to start out 1-0 in the conference play. And yeah, I thought our guys were able to execute a lot of great things offensively and played pretty stout defensively after an early miscommunication on a coverage that gave up 7. And yeah, I thought overall it was a good night for the Titans and good night for West overall. So yeah, looking forward to being able to continue to build upon that and move into this week.
Braden Tillman really doing a nice job of picking up the offense there. Linebacker James Lewis, Luka Duman, all sophomores contributing. Jackson Gallagher, that kid's everywhere, all over the field there. He's a monster. And of course, Drew Esper's doing everything. So many kids there, but it's so nice to see the development of these kids each and every game.
Yeah, I think the more and more reps that those young guys are going to get, the better they're going to be, and it bodes well for the future of our program. And I think it's nice when it's complemented by guys like Jackson and Drew that who are veterans and guys that have been on the field for a long time. And hopefully it works out into the program's favor of being able to mentor those guys to understand what winning looks like, what that mentality looks like, and they can carry on that tradition as they grow up and mature before our eyes here. But yeah, we got a talented sophomore class, and it's been awesome to see them go out and not let the bright lights be too much for them. And we try to do our best to be smart and put them in situations that they're going to be successful, and try not to overwhelm them too much, because it is a lot. The jump from freshman or JV ball to varsity ball is a big step, and I think they're picking it up very nicely. So, it's exciting to see, and it's exciting for our program in the future.
Yeah, for sure. Coach, this Friday night, we get to travel down and take on one of the best teams in Division I in Grand Blanc, the Bobcats. Go down there and play for the second time at that beautiful $44 million renovation that took place down at Grand Blanc for their football stadium, their indoor athletic areas. And, when we went down there 2 years ago, Coach, I didn't realize, but we were one of the first teams to ever play on the renovated field. So they had just had their big grand opening, and really looking forward to going down there and test ourselves against a good Bobcat team.
Yeah, I wonder if they could take any of those millions and, put them into our pockets. That'd be nice.
Sure.
Yeah, looking forward to the challenge. Another non-league game, our last one of the year here. And you play one of the better teams in the state to gear yourself up for conference play. And our conference is really tough and good. And it's going to be a tough contest. But I think when you play up to competition, you play at a higher speed. It prepares you for that. And so this team is loaded. They are very dynamic offensively. They will score quick. They have a lot of explosive players on their team. They have a 3-year starter in Jake Morrow, who I respect a lot. He's a great kid and great young man who's I've met him at a couple camps, and he just really likable young man, and a guy that who has grown up on film in front of my eyes, and it's cool to see, that what high school sports is all about is just these kids having success, right? And so it's awesome to see that they're doing well, and we're going to give them our best. We're going to do what we can to be able to put ourselves in the game and compete. And that's all I ask of the kids is just go out and fight. Go out and fight and see what can happen. See what can happen. Like, you don't know unless you give your best, and see if we are able to have the mindset that we can go and attack and prepare ourselves to win. You never know what happens in the game, and so that's why you play the games. And so we know and understand, like, this is a tough contest, but like, we're not going to shy away from it at all. And the kids are excited and eager to go out there and play, and we're looking forward to the challenge. I think it'll be a fun atmosphere. It's their homecoming, and it's going to be bright lights all over the place with flashing lights, and it's just that's a fun atmosphere and a cool part of high school football to be a part of. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a challenge, like I said, but I think these kids are tough, and they'll respond in the appropriate way and rise to the challenge. And it should be a fun night of football, and the weather looks to be great again, which is good. So looking forward to the opportunity to go out and play.
Yeah, Coach, we've played really well defensively to start the season, and this team scoring 56 points each of their last two games certainly will test that defense for sure.
No doubt. And I think it's like, and that's a good thing. I think we understand and know it's like, we're not going to be able to keep these guys out of the end zone. They're going to score some points, but can we manage the game appropriately to be able to keep ourselves in it? And that's on us as coaches to be smart with the ball and the decisions that we're doing as play callers. And then, in just terms of execution, like, we need to be able to execute on offense to be able to keep ourselves in it. And again, it's like there's going to be different things that we do defensively to give them different looks and try and confuse from a coverage standpoint. And, that's what you got to do against good teams, because, you can't just sit back there in your base stuff and hope it's going to be good, because good teams are going to pick you apart, especially when they have athletes that can beat you one-on-one. It's just they've got studs. I mean, you're going to see 4 probably Division I type athletes tomorrow night in number 1 and number 2 and number 26, and then Jake, their quarterback, is that caliber of a talent. And so there's a lot of good athletes to be on the field, and we've got some guys that can play at that level too. And it should be fun. I think this is what the kids get excited for, are games like this. So I know we're eager to get out there and continue to grow our program, continue to get reps on game field. So.
Yeah, looking forward to it, Coach. Again, you can see all this action on upnorthsportsradio.com. Appreciate you joining us on the Michigan Trailers Coaches Corner. And as always, go Titans.
Titans, yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night, and I'll be up there. Promise I'm going to make my way up to those long steps all the way up to into the booth. So
that's got to get those steps in, Coach. All right. Sounds good. Head Coach James Wagner from Traverse City West.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. As the seasons change, it's time to clear some space with our annual summer sell-down sale. With over 200 trailers in stock, clearly priced to move, you will find the right one at the right price to solve all your hauling needs. Move quick. Take advantage of the best selection. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailers.com.
Ultimate fun awaits when you invite NXT Tactical Laser Tag to your next party or team building event. NXT is a mobile laser tag company to provide you a fun, exciting, and safe experience. NXT in Traverse City is a local, veteran-owned and operated purveyor of fun. Take your next get-together to the ultimate level of fun. Call NXT Laser Tag at 931-809-0529 or email nxtlasertag@gmail.com. Follow NXT Laser Tag on Facebook.
Let's get cozy with Cozy Heat. I know it's summer and it's warm, but cold temperatures will be here soon. Hi, this is Jim from Source Julian in Traverse City. We are having a Let's Get Cozy fall sale now until the end of September. Save up to $1,000 on select fireplaces and save up to $300 on electric fireplaces. For a full lineup of Cozy Heat products, go online at cozyheat.com or call Source Julian at 231-943-8190. Take the chill out of winter early and take advantage of our Let's Get Cozy fall sale for your new Cozy Heat fireplace.
Hi, this is Jason at the Camera Shop in downtown Traverse City. It's hard to believe the Camera Shop has been a staple in Traverse City now since 1938. Since taking the store over in 2008, I've evolved and expanded the Camera Shop to offer the best price, service, and product we can. As we have now for years, besides selling cameras at internet low prices, we also transfer all media to digital. Slides, old home movies, videos and audio tape, even cell phone files now. Restored and preserved for future generations to enjoy. All work is done in-house. Our newest evolution is Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery. We now offer full custom picture framing at our sister store located directly above the Camera Shop. Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery, striving to be the area's finest quality picture framer with over 6,000 options and a range of prices for anyone's budget. So just remember, for anything at all related to art, photos, or video, let us take care of your every need. The Camera Shop and Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery, where quality and service still exist.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Up North Sports Radio pregame show. It's J.J. Rowell and Rich Calkins, the pregame show for America's Carpet Barn, your local expert for any type of flooring, carpet, tile, vinyl, hardwood, and ceramic. Visit americascarpetbarn.com. We are in Grand Blanc to take on the Bobcats. And, Rich, let's talk about the Nicolet Bank coin toss. Real people, real conversations. Check out what Nicolet Bank has to offer at nicoletbank.com. Rich, how'd the coin flip fare for the Titans?
All right, it fared well. West won the coin flip, and they are going to defer until the second half. So that means they will receive the second half kick. So Grand Blanc will receive in their home-colored red and black uniforms, and they'll be heading right to left across your screen.
All right. Now, let's talk about what the Titans need to do tonight to bring home the W. The Williams Chevrolet keys to the game, locally owned and operated, community-focused, and dedicated to providing quality products and services at the best value while delivering complete customer satisfaction. Williams Chevrolet in Traverse City, serving all of northern Michigan, including the Upper Peninsula. Rich, it's a tough road to hoe for the Titans tonight to take on the Bobcats, one of the biggest teams in the state.
Sure.
But what do they got to do to bring one home?
I think the key is to kind of keep it as close as they can. Don't let it get beyond 2 scores. If they keep it within 2 scores late in the game, hey, anything can happen then at that point. But don't let the game get away from you early, where it's just a runaway train and the Bobcats, they like to score quick. If you force them to keep everything in front of you defensively and make them have 10, 12 play drives, things like that, that would drive that offense crazy because they like quick strike capability. So frustrate them by making them pick up short yardage. If we're able to do that, then that plays into our hands, and then we'll have a chance at the end of the game.
All right. We want to say thanks to our good friends at Williams Chevrolet. As always, we hit the road, and we do so with Williams Chevrolet. They gave us that nice 2026 Chevy Silverado to drive down here, and I finally got to give my wife a ride in one of the trucks. And we pulled up to an intersection, and it turned off.
Yes,
not something my wife has ever experienced. And she started to panic, like, oh, no, is something wrong? I'm like, no, it's designed that way to save gas. And she goes, but I thought starting, and I was surprised that my wife was able to say, I'll be honest, I didn't expect her mechanical knowledge to be that in-depth. She's like, well, I thought that turning off and starting ate more gas. And I said, well, it used to with carburetors, but now with these electronic fuel injectors and all the computers in these trucks, it saves gas. And we drove the same truck last week, and let me tell you, from Bay City and back, the gas mileage was great, the comfort was there, and the service from the folks at Williams Chevrolet was absolutely top-notch.
Yeah, we appreciate Dan and the rest of the crew at Williams that makes this happen, so thank you very much. I drive a Chevy Silverado myself, going back and forth from Grayling to Traverse City. I get over 22 miles a gallon traveling on M72 all the time. And so absolutely great vehicles. Can't say enough about them. Stop and see the sales staff at Williams.
I always have been a Chevy man. All right, well, the band is on the field. They're getting ready to play the national anthem, and we're just a few minutes away from kickoff. So we'll step aside and be back with tonight's game on Up North Sports Radio.
We see your determination to achieve big things. You're on the path to being one of the all-time greats. It's time to add the best of the best in banking to your crew. That's us. Whether you're securing a top home loan or taking the lead among your competition, Nicolet Bank is your dream team. Let's team up to reach your financial goals. Visit NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com. Golfers just don't feel right when we don't play on the weekend, and it's hard to play on both days. So do the next best thing and tune in to 101.1 WGRY at 9 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays for Finding Fairways. Jerry Coyne here, the host of Finding Fairways for 10 years now. Join me and my co-hosts Dan Pohl, Ray Hearn, Joe Charles, and Kevin Frisch as we discuss the tours, training, and places to play. We have it all on video up at upnorthsportsradio.com on the Features tab. Find your fairways thanks to Boyne Golf and PXG Clubs.
I'm Aaron Boyson, local owner of the Window Source of Western Michigan. If you need windows and doors, don't be like Mr. Anderson and only get one estimate. Call the best at 231 Windows, saving your family thousands. Most estimates take less than an hour, pricing is always good for a year, and you'll never be forced to make a same-day decision. The Window Source, with one common goal, to make window replacement easy and affordable. Call and ask about our fall savings promotion.
Call our dad at 231 Windows.
And visit our website at 231windows.com.
Ultimate fun awaits when you invite NXD Tactical Laser Tag to your next party or team building event. NXD is a mobile laser tag company to provide you a fun, exciting, and safe experience. NXD in Traverse City is a local, veteran-owned and operated purveyor of fun. Take your next get-together to the ultimate level of fun. Call NXD Laser Tag at 931-809-0529 or email nxdlasertag@gmail.com. Follow NXD Laser Tag on Facebook.
Jimmy John's wraps and toasted sandwiches are built for bold summer days. Cool off poolside with a refreshing chicken Caesar wrap or a savory Tuscan Italian wrap. And turn up the heat with a melty, crispy roast beef and cheddar or chicken bacon ranch toast sandwich. Perfect for on-the-go afternoons. Whatever your summer looks like, there's a wrap or a toasted sandwich that hits just right. Find your favorites on the Jimmy John app at your TC Jimmy John's or jimmyjohns.com.
Cinnamon, pumpkin, and apple, oh my! Stop into Bay Bread on Randolph Street and your mouth will water as new fall smells and flavors start appearing on our shelves, like caramel apple sweet rolls, pumpkin scones, and pumpkin muffins.
And don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 varieties of freshly baked bread daily. Visit our website, baybreadco.com, for all of our upcoming fall baking classes. Shop local at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. As the seasons change, it's time to clear some space with our annual summer sell-down sale. With over 200 trailers in stock, clearly priced to move, you will find the right one at the right price to solve all your hauling needs. Move quick. Take advantage of the best selection. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us on.
Score Lions Thanksgiving Day tickets in Jay's Sporting Goods. Touchdowns on Turkey Day giveaway. Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare are giving you the chance to score a pair of tickets for the Lions Thanksgiving Day game at Ford Field against the Packers November 27th, plus a $50 gas card. Stop by either Jay's Sporting Goods location in Gaylord or Clare to scan the in-store QR code or go to q100michigan.com and register to win. You can register once per day and have until midnight on Sunday, October 26th, with the winner being announced live Monday, October 27th at 1 p.m. on our sister station, Q100 Michigan 100.3 WQON. There's no purchase necessary. For complete contest rules and details, click the Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day graphic on the UpNorthSportsRadio.com homepage. From 101.1 WGRY Up North Sports Radio.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. J.J. Rowell, Rich Calkins, just moments away from the kickoff of tonight's game. Titans have won the toss and elected to defer.
That's right. So this high-powered Bobcat offense is going to get that first crack at the first possession. Nick Klein, number 6 for the Titans, out to kick off. Nick's done a nice job in a lot of those pooch kicks that the team has done this year. You find an open area, kind of pooch it up in the air. It eliminates some of their better athletes. You limit their ability to return it, and it gives your coverage team more opportunity to get down the field.
Looks like back to receive for the Bobcats, Coleman and Kemp, 2 numbers we have circled on our roster to watch out for.
We do.
And somebody got a hold of them and moved them around. Oh, no, they've changed their mind.
They just came out. They just jogged to the sideline, and they got the more of maybe the good hands team per se or whatever. But, hey, there's a big area open right in the center of that Bobcat receiving area, and to see if Nick can get it right into that area.
So here we go, Titan fans. On your feet for the kickoff. Titans versus the Bobcats on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Starting early at 6:58. Let's go.
There's
it's a
squib
kick.
That's going to bounce, hit, and be down at the 40-yard line. Caught by 44 for the Bobcats. Isaiah Liggins. So Bobcats will start at the 40, their own territory, 60 yards. And the Titan defense hits the field.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a squib there. We thought it would be a little bit further that time, so West tried to gain an extra possession right there. They weren't able to recover it. So like JJ mentioned, Grand Blanc starting at their own 42-yard line.
A little forward possession. Isaiah Fox lined up right in the middle.
Love that 150-pound nose tackle for West. We're undersized, but we have a lot of heart.
So here come the Bobcats. Morrow, the quarterback, taking the snap. Sends his man in motion. Drops back, couple steps, looks for one, takes a screen pass right up front, wide open. He gets out to the 50 and more and taken out of bounds at the 45.
Yeah, very effective screen pass right away. You had 2 or 3 linemen out in front of him on that screen pass, and moving the chains already are the Bobcats from Grand Blanc as they're now in Titan territory at the Titan 45. We do have a slight glare from our side window right now. That will be going away in just a few minutes here. Once it starts to get dusk, that glare will go away and we'll be all set.
Technology. So Morrow looks at his wristband, takes the snap. This time he'll hand it off. They'll try and run right up center. They do, and they'll get that to about the 39-yard line. 2nd and about 4 for the Bobcats.
Yeah, nothing fancy there. Run right over guard center for the Bobcats. Drew Esper came up from his safety position. There were a couple of Titans down low as well. As Cade Laurent comes off the field for the Titans. I didn't see. Here we go. We got someone else coming back in for him, and that is Cameron Mink checking in at that linebacker position.
So play clock is yet to start.
There we go.
Now they blow the whistle. Here we go. 3-man front for the Titans. There's a snap to Merle. 2 back. Puts it in the air. Right up over center.
Open.
Caught.
And that was one
Kemp.
of Kemp to Aaron Jones, to Micah Kemp, the senior wide receiver. A deep in route right there just outside the 20 at the 21 for the Bobcats.
So the Bobcats will get a first down just outside the red zone. 10:58, clock running.
Laurent back in for this Titan defense.
Bobcats have it spread wide. Murrow's back there by himself. Takes a snap, 1 step, puts it in the air, caught.
Yeah.
And that's going to be about a 4-yard gain.
Wolfert in on the tackle for the Titans. One of the 3 captains with Drew Esper and Jackson Gallagher as well.
So that puts the Bobcats in the red zone. Ball marked at the 18, second down. Three-man front for the Titans. Merle takes it. He'll hand it off. They go around to the right side. Tries to turn the corner. No, sir. He's met immediately by Cade Laurent.
Yeah, nice shot by Cade. Good flow to the ball that time, but it was Jackson Gallagher that forced the running back, and that was Jeremiah Coleman to bubble out a little bit further than he wanted to. He wanted to get north and south as quick as he could, but because Jackson Gallagher is so quick from his defensive end position, he wasn't able to do that. Only picked up 2 yards on that carry.
Actually, that'll knock him back 1/3.
Oh.
Marked an 8 now. Ball on the 19.
See, I like it, man. Again, that's what that fast pursuing defense by the Titans will do.
Bobcats checking their wristbands.
First third down for the Bobcats.
They're stacked to the left. They'll fake the handoff. Oh, he's a little pressure. Morrow's on his own. He runs, gets caught. And that is going to be nowhere near a first down. 4th and about 5 or 4.
Brandon Dean, the junior defensive tackle, is the one that gave pressure to Morrow right up the middle and forced him to run with it. So it's going to be a 4th down now for the Bobcats.
It looks like they sent Sendry on the field. But Bobcats are going for it.
They are. 4th and 4. Bobcats are going for it. This is where you got to watch that hard count, though, also.
Nope. Snap it, drop back, couple steps, put one in the air, caught, and taken out of bounds, but that'll be enough for a first down.
He did just enough. Cam Mink, I believe, in on that. Tackle Lewis as well, but picked up just enough. So 1st and goal now for the Bobcats at the 9-yard line of the Titans.
8:31 to go in the first. Score still 0 apiece. Bobcats taking their time on this opening drive. They'll fake the handoff and run right up the center, and just outside, down to the 1, is Ashton Brown for the Bobcats.
Yeah, good play fake by the Bobcats that time. A lot of the West defenders flowed with it. Looked like more of a end-around type run, but then the running back right up through the middle got it down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1, maybe the 2-yard line here.
Just under 8 to go. Clock running. 20 seconds on the play clock. There he goes in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Quarterback keeper Murrow up over the pile.
Man,
does he get it?
He
I
did.
see hands in the air. That is a touchdown for the Bobcats.
2-yard run for Morrow there. Bobcats strike first. He liked to fly through the air with the greatest of ease there, JJ, just picking up enough yardage. Bobcats strike first, 7:43 to go in the first, up 6-0, awaiting the extra point. And it looks like they set up in the swinging gate. So you see more and more teams doing this all the time now.
It's becoming a trend.
It is.
Again, we apologize for the glare on the screen. Unfortunately, where we're at, there's not a whole lot we can do about it.
Yes. Our broadcast location has a side window. We can't cover it up, but it will, again, in a little while, that will go away.
Big number 61 kicking for the Bobcats, and he'll put that right through the uprights to make it 7-0 with 7:43 to go in the first. We'll be back. Titans get the ball on offense on Up North Sports Radio.
We see your determination to achieve big things. You're on the path to being one of the all-time greats. It's time to add the best of the best in banking to your crew. That's us. Whether you're securing a top home loan or taking the lead among your competition, Nicolay Bank is your dream team. Let's team up to reach your financial goals. Visit NicolayBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolay Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. That timeout brought to you by Cherry Capital Airport TBC. Fly from Northern Michigan's hometown airport. Cherry Capital TBC, your total value and convenient airport. Flying you to your dream destination, Allegiant, American Delta, Sun Country, JetBlue, and United. Visit TBCAirport.com.
Yeah, I thought that West defense did a nice job. Had them at a fourth, had the Grand Blanc offense at a 4th and 5. And just couldn't stop them on that big down. But it was close. Football is a game of inches, and it certainly was there. But Grand Blanc goes up 7-0.
Kirshner, the deep man, back to receive. Here's the kick, and it'll go right down the center into the hands of Kirshner at the 2. And here we go. He heads up that left side of the field, and will make it to about the 12-yard line. So the Titans will take over.
That good coverage that time by the Bobcats. Anytime you tackle the opposing team inside the 15-yard line, you've done your job as a coverage unit.
Officials will mark that at the 13. We'll take the extra one.
We'll take any advantage we can. You know, this West offense has been getting going as well. The last 2 games, they've scored 32 and 40 points, JJ. So good job by this West finding kind of their sea legs offensively.
Tillman in the pistol takes a snap, 1 step in the air to Esper. He gets out to the 20, stiff arms his way to the 21, and a flag on the play.
I believe they're going to get a face mask while Drew Esper with the catch and run out over the 20. I think you're going to add some more to it. Good pass there. Of course.
Just a quick step by Tillman. 1 step back, turn, Fountain knew exactly where he was going.
Braden Tillman just gets better and better. Oh, they're going to say offensive face mask. Oh. When Drew did the stiff arm, they're going to say that his hand was up in the mask area.
Wow.
And so they're going to move this back. Wow.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it does happen. But I thought for sure when the way Drew went down, I thought the defender. Yeah.
So 5 yards from the end of the run.
Okay.
So it means we had it at, 21. That'll back us up to about the 15. So in the end,
it's going to be first and 8. Yeah. Very, very unique down and distance.
Tillman takes a snap, does it again. Other side to Esper, but we're going to get a whistle.
Another flag.
That was a little movement by Henry Olson.
Okay, so we're going to back up here again.
Yep. Olson had a full step going.
Yeah, you got to. Okay, this is where you need to be disciplined. You're backed up deep in your own territory. You can't make these mistakes. You're inside your own 10 now.
So that'll put them on the 10. They only went back 3 yards.
Half the distance, I guess.
Yeah. That's this time they'll hand it off. Oh, Tillman, quarterback keeper.
Big time stick out there. But good decision, that read option by Braden Tillman that time, because the runner, I think it was Mink in the back, absolutely got lit up in the backfield, but Tillman kept the ball, picked up positive yardage.
So that's going to be 2nd and 8, ball marked at the 15 for the Titans. 6:47 left in the first quarter.
Yeah, he picked up 5 yards on that carry. at one of our lines of scrimmage on this possession.
He's got him stacked to the left as Tillman. One step over, gives it over to Mink. He's in trouble, and Mink will be taken down for a couple-yard loss back to the original line of scrimmage at the 13.
Yeah, that was actually Henry Olson over there, number 9, with that catch out of the backfield that time. He's going to check out. Checking in now is Sawyer Kirshner, number 7.
A little less glare when I move the camera that way, but not a whole lot you can do about it.
Yeah, well, sunset is what's going to take care of that, that glare, because we won't run with any lights on in the booth or anything, so there'll be no more glare. That's purely coming from one side window. Third down, 3rd and 9. Now, they're going to say we lost about a yard.
Tillman takes a couple steps, puts it in the air, and Esper gets tripped up.
And
not
no
a flag in sight. Coach Wagner not happy with that.
A lot of flags had flown early here, or been thrown early in this game, but nothing there with Drew Esper heading streaking down the center of the field. We're going to go into punt formation now.
4th and 9. They'll be snapping from the 14.
Yeah, Drew Esper's going to stand in his own end zone. Back deep, Jeremiah Coleman for Grand Blanc. He is one of the kids that has Division I talent on this Grand Blanc team.
Esper gets a good snap. High punt up in the air.
And that's going out of bounds. And Grand Blanc's going to come out with excellent field position here.
Yep. The official's going to take the Grand Blanc coach's word for it and say it crossed over the line at about the 28.
He's looking. He walked to the 25. Wow. So the 25, Grand Blanc is going to take over on the 25-yard line of West. Hoping to get an excellent punt where it would kind of flip field position there. That was not the case. So a short field. This West defense needs to stand tall here.
5:35 to go in the first. Bobcats up over the Titans.
Again, as I mentioned in the pregame show, JJ, this Grand Blanc team, they've scored 56 points each of the last 2 times. And now the referees are moving the foot. Where are they? Okay, I don't think they're just jogging around out there on the field wondering where we're at.
Oh, holding on the defense during the kick.
Never. I didn't see a flag. So that will move them back.
Looks like they're going way back.
Yeah, we'll
35.
See.
Yeah,
10-yard penalty. It was at the 25. Now it's at the 35. We'll take it. Any help we can get right now.
So the Bobcats have 1st and 10 from the Titan 35. 2 men in the backfield, stacked wide to the right.
Yeah, trips out there to the right. Man in motion.
Morrow takes a couple steps back, looks, puts one in the air, wide open at the 30, caught, and taken down by Dunklow on the far side.
Dylan Dunklow coming up with the tackle, but not until Grand Blanc moves the chains for another first down. No pressure by West that time at all. Morrow, the quarterback for Grand Blanc, had plenty of time and was able to go to – he wanted to go deep. Nobody was open. I think that was like the 3rd receiver. And so when you're a high school quarterback and you can find your 3rd receiver in the set, that means you've got plenty of time.
Murrow's got 3 to his left. This time he'll hand that one up. They coming around that left side. And Esper diving and just misses, and he'll get knocked out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Coleman with the run for Grand Blanc. He's going to be just short of a first down. They're going to give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
2nd and 1 now. Ball on the 15. 4:52 to go in the first. Bobcats over the Titans 7-0.
Okay, we could use a turnover right here, Titans.
This time Murrow lines up with one in the backfield.
We got some movement up front. I think that's going to go backwards.
And Grand Blanc is walking that way like they agree.
Yep. False start. Moving them back 5. So 2nd and 1 now becomes 2nd and 6.
So the Bobcats will stick with the formation. They'll snap it, fake the handoff. A little quarterback keeper. He curls out to his right, puts one in the air. It's caught.
Man.
Inside the 10 for a first down for the Bobcats.
So far, Morrow, the quarterback, for very accurate. On the move, rolling right, rolling left, standing in the pocket. Every pass he has thrown thus far has been right on the numbers of his receivers.
First and goal for the Bobcats. Ball on the 8. 4:42 with the clock still moving in the first. Morrow's got 3 to his left.
Play clock under 10. They're purposely taking time off the clock.
Morrow takes a step. Now he'll keep it over the 5 and in for another Bobcat touchdown.
Morrow's second touchdown of the night as the Bobcats go up 13-0 over West. Morrow having both touchdowns here so far tonight.
4:11 to go in the first.
Big crowd here, obviously, at Grand Blanc on homecoming 2025.
So the swinging gate will shut, and the Bobcats will kick it. I always wanted to be a kicker myself, and to see a defensive lineman kicking.
Yeah.
That one gets a little low, bounces the grass, but it'll go right through the uprights and make it 14-0. We'll be back on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at WilliamsChevy.com.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by the Camera Shop, Traverse City's home for all things photography, helping you capture and display life's most precious moments. Go to CameraShopTC.com. J.J. Rowell, Rich Calkins, 4:11 to go in the first, and the Bobcats up over the Titans, 14-0.
We have to get better field position on this possession, JJ, because we started inside our own 15 on the last kickoff. Let's get a nice return so we have some breathing room, so it allows us to be able to call a few different plays with the better field position.
Kirshner back deep, and they'll boot that one through the back of the end zone.
So that ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line in high school.
I leave those calls to you.
Okay,
I never get it. Is it the 25?
I'm still don't have the professional kickback or kickoffs down, because in the zone it's this. If it's out of the end zone, it's this. There's all kinds of things just trying to confuse everybody with that professional kickoff.
So here come the Titans. Looks like Tillman and Mink in the backfield. Mink's got 3 to his right, including Esper and Jacobs. Takes the snap, hands that one off to Mink. He tries to head right up the center, and he's going to keep driving, and finally the whistle blows back at the line of scrimmage for 2nd and 10.
Yeah, just wasn't much there at all. Once Cameron Mink got the ball, that defensive line of Grand Blanc was all over him. So Mink actually worked hard just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They gave him a quarter of a yard, so 2nd and 9 3/4.
If you can break that down on the stat sheet, then
Stat guy Ben will probably come up with one.
Yeah, we'll take every bit we can get for sure.
Here's Tillman in the shotgun, Esper in motion.
We got all kinds
of flags and movement and. So they called it on the Titans a snap infraction.
And we got a timeout on the field.
So Coach Wagner takes a timeout, and we'll take a timeout and be back on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Ultimate fun awaits when you invite NXD Tactical Laser Tag to your next party or team building event. NXD is a mobile laser tag company to provide you a fun, exciting, and safe experience. NXD in Traverse City is a local, veteran-owned and operated purveyor of fun. Take your next get-together to the ultimate level of fun. Call NXD Laser Tag at 931-809-0529 or email nxdlasertag@gmail.com. Follow NXD Laser Tag on Facebook.
.325 to go in the first quarter. Titans have the ball. A snap infraction called against the Titans, and we're assuming that the center moved the ball.
Yeah, that's usually what a snap infraction is. If you move the ball an inch or two forward to get a better grip on the ball, something like that, because it can cause the defensive line to fire off.
So that's 2nd and 15 now. Tillman with Mink in the backfield. Takes a snap, one step. Doesn't like what he sees. Goes out to his left, curls. Tillman over the 20, and he'll get knocked out of bounds at the 22.
Yeah, positive yardage, though, by Braden Tillman there. He didn't like what he had out there in the receiver set as far as nobody open far enough for him. But he picks up probably 6 yards there on that carry. Going to make it 3rd and 9 now for the Titans at the 21-yard line, their own 21-yard line.
As a former high school center, I remember every play, sir, may I spin the ball? Sir, may I spin the ball?
Sure.
So that official told you, just spin it.
Yes.
I don't
don't be moving it back and forth.
Tillman takes a snap, couple steps, looks one, puts it in the air. There's Esper. And
just outside his reach. Drew Esper drawn double coverage that time. Still had a chance at it, but just a couple of feet too far.
So that's going to be 4th and 9. You got to imagine they'll send Esper back to boot one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And knowing Drew, he wants a better effort this time. He did have to rush his last punt because the guy on the left side was coming in and was going to have a chance to block it if Drew took his normal kick at it. So he had to do kind of a quick kick, and there's another flag.
And they're pointing. I think they're saying that that the defense was lining up offsides.
Okay, yep. There is a neutral zone there where you cannot get into there.
So that's going to move it up 5.
Yeah.
So that makes
to
it
the
4th and 4.
Still, if you don't pick up that first down, if you go for it here, that means you give them great field position again. You're trying to flip field position right now.
Yeah, I'd be booting it as hard as I could.
Yep.
3:14. There's the snap right into Drew's hand, and this one gets off long and high, and they'll take it down to the 40-yard line. Flag on the play.
The referee miles away from the play. I mean, literally miles away. Look.
Kirshner gets credit for the tackle. Let's see what
there's two
multiple
of them there.
flags are.
At the 40-yard line of West. Was there a defensive hold on the kick? That's in that general vicinity.
Hey, make sure if you're watching online on Facebook, you like and follow the Up North Sports Radio Facebook page. That way, whenever we go live, you'll get a notification. Feel free to holding on the receiving team.
Yep. All right. So that will help us back up Grand Blanc even further.
That puts them back into Grand Blanc territory, about where the ball was caught at the 40. Make sure you send us a comment. Tell us who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from.
We'll take comments, good, bad, indifferent.
Good news is the sun's gone down. The glare seems to be off our screen.
Just like that.
So, Morrow for the Bobcats. Fakes the handoff. This time they run right up the middle.
Oh, man. We
Contact
dead
made.
to rights.
Esper just misses the shoelace, and he'll get inside Titan territory to the 44.
But it was Wolfert that had him in the backfield, but just couldn't come up with the tackle as Coleman, once again, the junior running back, 5'9", 190-pounder, was able to escape Ian Wolfert's grasp and get down to the 44-yard line of West on a first down carry.
2:57 to go in the first. Bobcats over the Titans, 14-0.
Have to get a stop here. This is what I was talking about. We're down 2 scores. You don't want to go down 3 scores here late in the first quarter. 2:50 to go.
Ooh, that snap almost got loose.
Oh, there's another flag. Wow.
Jackson Gallagher interrupted him in the backfield.
We got to make sure that, this isn't. I think they're going to call a hold on Grand Blanc, and Jackson Gallagher may have caused that because of the penetration. He's so quick that they had to tackle him.
You saw I don't know if you can see it on the camera, the official gave the full motion by the pads.
Yeah. Yep, I did. I was watching it live. It's Old Tiger Stadium here for me, as obstructed view standing as
we switched into the field. I'm with you.
Beam in my line of sight.
So that brings them all the way back to 1st and 20, back to the Bobcat 46.
Okay, we got them down in distance here now. This is a chance for the defense here to put a good series together.
Murrow doesn't like to play, looks to the sidelines and back to his wristband.
Just under 10 seconds to go on the play clock.
They'll get the snap off in time. Murrow drops back a couple steps.
He's
going
long
down the middle. And nobody there except for Drew Esper and Dylan Dunklow.
Yeah, double covered that time. Good job by that Titan defense. As Morrow threw the ball, man, he chucked that 50 yards plus.
If the official had turned around, he could have caught that.
That was almost, you could have almost signaled for a fair catch on that one.
But 2nd and 20.
Good job by Dunklow and Esper, both doubling up on the receiver there. They knew exactly what Grand Blanc, their tendency to do was at 1st and 20, and West was all over that one. 2:39 to go in this first quarter. Grand Blanc up 14-0.
They've got 3 to the wide side right. Murrow takes a couple steps, looking, gets it down the middle of the field, caught at the 40 and taken down at the 36.
Grand Blanc able to find those open areas on the field on those deeper in routes. That picked up 19 yards, or 18 yards officially, I guess. So
3rd and 2 on the board.
Right. But that's the 2nd or 3rd time already they do those deep dig routes, dig meaning to dig in and to the field, and that's been an open area on this West defense so far. 3rd and 2, get ready. This is a potential rundown right here.
Under 2 to go in the first. Morrow hands it off. They head up the middle, and they'll get across the line and get a whole lot more down to the 25 for a Bobcat first down.
That's what I've noticed here so far. The Bobcat runners are able to break initial contact by West, break the first tackle, and then get into that second and third level as they move the chains once again. Ball at the 25 of West. Grand Blanc moving the ball deep once again. We've had some shots at. We're not wrapping our arms like we usually do when we do the solo tackles. Wide open. Morrow. Over to Sendry, the wide receiver.
He'll be taken down by Dylan Dunklow.
This is a very balanced attack by Grand Blanc. They average almost the same amount of yardage, or not average, but overall so far this year, JJ, they have 500 and some yards rushing and 500 and some yards through the air. So that's about as balanced for as a high school team as you can get.
Second and 4 for the Bobcats. 40 seconds to go. They're going to hand that one off right up the gut and taken down, I think, by Esper at the 11-yard line for a first down. So if they let it run down, they've got enough play clock, 20 seconds to go. It looks like the Bobcats are going to try and get one more in this first quarter.
Yeah, they've liked this end of the end zone or end of the field, that's for sure.
Murrow fakes the handoff. They go right up the center and run into a slew of Titans.
Yeah, that play was going nowhere. Good job by that West defense. So this first quarter is going to end with West down 14-0 against the Grand Blanc Bobcats.
All right, we will be back for the second quarter. You're watching Up North Sports Radio.
Golfers just don't feel right when we don't play on the weekend, and it's hard to play on both days. So do the next best thing and tune in to 101.1 WGRY at 9 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays for Finding Fairways. Jerry Coyne here, the host of Finding Fairways for 10 years now. Join me and my co-hosts Dan Pohl, Ray Hearn, Joe Charles, and Kevin Frisch as we discuss the tours, training, and places to play. We have it all on video up at upnorthsportsradio.com on the Features tab. Find your fairways thanks to Boyne Golf and PXG Clubs.
Cinnamon, pumpkin, and apple, oh my. Stop into Bay Bread on Randolph Street and your mouth will water as new fall smells and flavors start appearing on our shelves, like caramel apple sweet rolls, pumpkin scones, and pumpkin muffins.
And don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 varieties of freshly baked bread daily. Visit our website, baybreadco.com, for all of our upcoming fall baking classes. Shop local at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. JJ Rowell, Rich Calkins, and that timeout brought to you by TVC Airports. You can fly from Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, JetBlue, and United. Visit tvcairport.com. At the start of the second, Titans down 14-0, and the Bobcats are threatening.
They are knocking on the door once again. Ball placed just outside the 10 of West.
Here's where I get your Tiger Stadium view, Rich. I'm
yes.
looking through a side window through the booth next to us.
There you go. Exactly. Use whatever you can here.
So Murrow puts one in motion. Takes a couple steps, puts it in the air, caught in the end zone, and another touchdown for the Bobcats.
Perfect throw by Morrow that time to his receiver. The defender was Kirshner on defense for Wesson. He was right there, and the ball got placed perfectly over his outstretched arm into the Grand Blanc receiver as Grand Blanc goes up now 20-0, awaiting the extra point.
And they'll hit that swinging gate.
They wait to see what West does defensively, and then West is ready for it because they run that themselves, so they're very aware. They practice this, so they're back to kicking the extra point.
There's a snap, and kick is up, and going to bounce off the concourse. So at the start of the second, Bobcats up over the Titans, 21-0. You're watching UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
Jimmy John's wraps and toasted sandwiches are built for bold summer days. Cool off poolside with a refreshing chicken Caesar wrap or a savory Tuscan Italian wrap. And turn up the heat with a melty, crispy roast beef and cheddar or chicken bacon ranch toast sandwich. Perfect for on-the-go afternoons. Whatever your summer looks like, there's a wrap or a toasted sandwich that hits just right. Find your favorites on the Jimmy John app, at your TC Jimmy John's or jimmyjohns.com.
Titans ready to accept the kickoff at the start of the second quarter. 21-0 Bobcats over TC West. Kirshner back to receive in the right in the middle of the circle for the what do we call that? Lacrosse pitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Logan Lacourse right there in the middle of that Bobcat footprint.
And they'll boot it right down the center. This time they've got to fade over. Kirshner will get it at about the 4. Here he comes back across. Time to turn north and south, and he'll get caught at the 15, 16-yard line. They'll give him the 16. So 1st and 10 from the Titans from their own 16.
Little bit of extra effort there by Kirshner on that return. Ball was kicked to our right side, but the return was set up to the other side. And when you run east and west, that gives a quick team a lot of time to recover, and that's exactly what just took place. So, once again, West starting at their own 16-yard line this time. Have not had good field position all game so far, and now we got a flag. We still have time on the play clock, yeah. Let's see what the call is. White hat in the back called that. Illegal substitution by West. Gonna self-induced penalties here in this first half by West has really kind of done them in. Now the ball moved down to the 11-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 15.
11:47 on the clock.
That's been tough. You're backed up deep in your own part of the field, and then you create a 5-yard penalty, do some things like that. We need some plays, need some chunk plays.
Tillman by himself, 2 steps to Kirshner. He gets it out to the 15 before contact is made.
Yeah, what West is finding out, you need to make a one cut and get up north and south because, again, there's a lot of speed on this Grand Blanc team. You're not going to be able to juke a lot of these guys. You have to try to get through, break some tackles because, again, this team, this Grand Blanc team has got speed everywhere. It was a positive 5-yard pickup on that first down, 2nd and 10.
I think Coach is going to have to call a timeout because play clock is at 4 right now, and Coach Wagner is going to have to call a TVC Airport timeout. So we'll be back in just a moment on Up North Sports Radio.
Hi, folks. Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. As the seasons change, it's time to clear some space with our annual summer sell-down sale. With over 200 trailers in stock, clearly priced to move, you will find the right one at the right price to solve all your hauling needs. Move quick. Take advantage of the best selection. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailers.com.
So 2nd and 10 for the Titans. Ball on the 16 and 11:08 to go in the first half. Tillman all alone in the backfield. He's got Esper to his left and Jacobs, along with a few others, to his right. Tillman, 1 step to Esper in the center. He gets it, gets about 5 yards, and will be taken down at the Titan 29 by my view.
Yeah, Esper in that left slot, like JJ said, just a quick in that time, and the safety was right there, planted him, but it is 3rd and short. That's the positive thing. Just 2 to 3 yards to pick up here. Our shortest down in distance at 3rd down here so far in this game. Again, 10:41 to go in this first half. West down 21-0.
Ball's marked at the 24. Timeout for the Bobcats. So we'll take another 30 seconds and be back on a. Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. Our broadcast partner, NXT Tactical Laser Tag. Take your next get-together to the higher level. Contact NXT Tactical Laser Tag today at 931-809-0529. Or look up NXT Tactical Laser Tag on Facebook.
Big third down play for this West team in this first half.
3rd and 2, ball marked at the 24, 10:39 to go in the first half. Titans down 21-0. Tillman's got Mink in the backfield. Looked like he was trying to draw him off sides.
He sure
no
did.
Go.
Looks like they're changing the play.
10 seconds on the play clock. Tillman takes a snap, couple steps back. Shakes one off, heads off to his right side. He's going to get that Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down.
And I see no yellow hankies on the field, so that is a first down by Fox Motors. We'd love to say that.
Make sure you shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com.
Tillman ran out to the 30-yard line. West will continue this drive from the 30.
10:31 on the clock left in the first half.
Logan LaCourse here down low in front of our broadcast location.
This time they'll fake that handoff right up the center with Mink. He'll dive, and I think they're going to get him 2 or 3.
Okay, a little bit of positive following Jackson Gallagher there, pulling from his guard position. So positive yardage on first down.
2nd and 8 now.
Tillman looking to the sideline, looks at his wristband, calling the play. Just under 10 minutes to go in this first half.
That's Mink in the backfield. This time they flow to the left side. Mink comes up. And
look at that.
Cameron Mink down to the 40.
I think they're going to mark it. I think he's going to have another Fox Motors first down.
Yes, it is. Remember, shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com.
Yep, a little hurry-up offense by West. Now you pick up that first down, they're moving.
Tillman, quarterback keeper, big block.
He'll pick up almost 4 yards on first down.
Caden Conley. Big block there for Tillman. And that's going to get him 4 yards down, so 2nd and 6.
Hurry up offense once again. West feeling it now.
Esper in motion. Tillman. 1-2 step. Down the center he goes. Oh, and taken away from Aiden Jacobs.
Yeah, well defended because Jacobs was there, had a step, but the defender for the Bobcats at the very last second tipped it away.
So that'll be 3rd and 6.
Tillman, though, made a nice throw on that football. Perfect spiral. And again, but well played all the way around.
If that had landed in Aiden Jacobs' hand,
he gone.
He would have been there with nobody behind him. Not even an official was that far downfield.
That's right. So big 3rd and 6 play here for West.
Trips on the right.
Ooh, we had some movement.
Oh,
there.
yeah, that should be on the defense.
Yeah, the defense came into the neutral zone, which kicked the left tackle off to move. But I think it was initiated by the defender. It's what I saw.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. That doesn't mean that's what
White
Hat'll
I know.
say.
That's why I had that clarification. Should be 5 yards against Grand Blanc. They are not going to.
Oh.
The defensive end came into the neutral zone like that, and the left tackle just went to pick him up, because he came in. And that's what.
We try not. against officials. But
we try not.
gone,
yes,
man.
exactly. Yeah, we know it's a hard job. We get all that. So now 3rd and 11 for West. 3rd and 11.
Ball moved back to the 39-yard line of West. Tillman takes a snap, drops back. He's in trouble, and he's going to get taken
ball
down.
loose.
Ball on the floor.
West, did they recover? Yeah, it looks like they did. 4th down now. Tillman tried to step up in the pocket that time, but the defender had him wrapped up, like his arm near the football, knocked it out. But West was able to jump on it, but they are going to have to punt this away once again. Drew Esper standing inside his own 20 near the 18-yard line.
8:30, clock running. Esper gets the snap, gets the boot. And that one's going to go high in the wrong direction. And that's going to be well inside Titan territory where the Bobcats will take over.
And he walking up near the 40, inside the 4. At the 38-yard line, I believe, of the Titans.
So with 8:22 to go in the first half, Bobcats will take over on downs.
Yeah, really, to be honest, overall it's been kind of a nightmarish first half for West. Let's be honest. A couple of punts that have gone off the side of foot of all-world Drew Esper. Field position has definitely gone Grand Blanc's way. Some self-induced penalties here and there. And so far in a quarter and a half of football, it's been all Grand Blanc.
So Morrow takes it, puts his man in motion. He'll flip it off, and they'll go to the left side, miss a tackle, and bring it down inside the...
That was Kemp on the carry for Grand Blanc, one of those Division I athletes. Again, there's 4 or 5 of them on this Grand Blanc team. Yeah, they're going to say...
8 yards.
Yeah. 8 yards on that first down run. Little end around by Kemp. Grand Blanc taking their time. Some late substitutions coming in. Play clock under 15 to go. West needs a stand again.
5 seconds on the play clock. Murrow gets it off in time. Oh, this time they'll do a little chicanery in the backfield. Esper tried to get him and...
into the end zone on that run by Odom, the senior receiver, number 5. And that was 30 yards on the end around. But I think we have a flag, JJ. They're talking over here. The referees are talking.
Let's be certain before we're certain.
Yeah.
And a player picked up the flag.
He did, yeah.
Usually that'll get you something right there. They don't like it when you touch the flag.
He was being nice, though. He was handing it to the referee.
So he's pointing that way. So that's going to be a hold on the Bobcats and bring that one back.
So erase that 30-yard end-around touchdown for Grand Blanc. Ball back out to the 40-yard line now, 2nd and 12 for Grand Blanc.
7:20 on the clock in the first half. Looks like we'll get a little blitz action from the Titans. Murrow will keep it on the other side, and he'll get taken out at the 24-yard line.
And that's Dylan Dunklow over there on the sideline said, hello. But Morrow did pick up a first down.
So that will be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, marked at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, that was a clean hit by Dunklow in the field of play.
Well, the way the Bobcats have been playing, you have to finish that. If you he's just going to run out of bounds. Then he's going to cut back on you. And
yeah, and if you don't play in the field of play 100%, that's when you can get hurt. You assume he's going out. What if he lowers his shoulder at the last second? You absorb all of that.
Murrow drops back. He's in trouble. Hit. And that one almost picked off by Drew Esper, but we get a flag at that end.
Sure do. That usually doesn't bode well for the defense. Who was that? Was that 88 for the Titans?
It was.
As Counselor, Robert Counselor, the junior defensive end and linebacker, there almost got to Morrow, the quarterback for Grand Blanc, before he got.
They're calling that on West.
Yeah. Yeah, when they call it, very seldom do they call that offensive interference or anything, but we'll see. Who
if they're going to call an offensive face mask.
Yeah.
Half the distance to the goal, so that's going to bring it to the 12 and a first down.
Already down again. West down 21-0. 7:07 left in this first half. Homecoming here at Grand Blanc. We got a blitz. Oh, and he breaks the first line of defense, and he's into the end zone. Grand Blanc, wow. Once again, number 2, Jeremiah Coleman, the running back, just ran away from the Titan defenders.
That's 3 plays in a row that Counselor has come screaming in from one side or the other.
Oh, we got little disco lights here going on out there, JJ. Back in your heyday. I know you weren't a disco guy. I was just messing with you.
Well, apparently those lights done knocked our camera out, but it just came back on. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the crowd didn't get to see the disco lights.
Okay. Oh, that's too bad. All right.
No swinging gate this time.
Yeah. Grand Blanc up 27-0, looking to add to it.
And I think they've got some substitutes in for this kick formation because they're really having to mark out where to go. Almost blocked by Esper, but that'll be off. Okay. And with 7:05 to go in the first half, the Bobcats over your Titans, 28-0. We'll be back on Up North Sports Radio.
Score Lions Thanksgiving Day tickets in Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day giveaway. Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare are giving you the chance to score a pair of tickets for the Lions Thanksgiving Day game at Ford Field against the Packers November 27th, plus a $50 gas card. Stop by either Jay's Sporting Goods locations in Gaylord or Clare to scan the in-store QR code or go to q100michigan.com and register to win. You can register once per day and have until midnight on Sunday, October 26th, with the winner being announced live Monday, October 27th at 1 p.m. on our sister station, Q100 Michigan 100.3 WQON. There's no purchase necessary. For complete contest rules and details, click the Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day graphic on the UpNorthSportsRadio.com homepage. From 101.1 WGRY Up North Sports Radio.
7:05 on the clock as, is that Kirshner again? Yes, Kirshner back inside the lacrosse circle to receive the kick.
The field, the way the lights are designed here, the field looks a little dark out there. But
this time, this one will go right into the end zone, so Titans will take over on the 20-yard line.
They were offsides. I wondered if the referees were going to call it, but I did notice Grand Blanc was offsides. One of the kick defenders was a yard or two offsides before the kick took off. So, yep, it is. They're going to move them back 5 yards.
So they'll kick it again.
I did notice that. I didn't want to mention it, and but again, that was the right call.
Hey, make sure you stay tuned for the Source Julian halftime show here on UpNorthSportsRadio.com. We will have a special interview with the Triton swimming coach.
That's right. You did call it right, the Tritons.
And if you're not sure what a Triton is, make sure you stay tuned for the halftime show, and you will be edumacated. So a 7:03 on the second. Kirshner back to receive.
I think we're going to be able to return this one.
And Kirshner.
Let
that roll into the end zone.
Went into the end zone again. That landed near the 5-yard line, so it needed to roll, and it did into the end zone.
I think he lost it in the lights.
That's a possibility.
Which is the smart move to do.
Oh yeah, if you're not sure, the last thing you want to do is turn it back over to them right away. So West will start on their own 20-yard line.
7 to go.
Just a couple of first downs here in this first half for West. They'd really like to establish something here with 7 minutes to go in the first half to be able to punch something in.
Tillman's got Mink and Esper next to him. He'll hand it off. Esper goes one way, Mink goes the other. Mink gets the ball, and he'll dive for about a 5-yard gain.
Hey, good positive yardage on first down. 5 yards, we'll take it.
It really was for a play and the crisscross between Cameron and Drew back there. It really was well executed there.
It was because, again, you know that game film was going to show a lot of times they're going to key in on 24 Drew Esper. So Cam Mink has been doing a nice job of running the ball all season long, and he ran it real hard right there.
Titans will line up same formation, same play, but this time Esper gets it, comes out around the 30. He's loose to the 40, and Drew Esper down at the 41 for a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down.
He's so physical when he runs. He's looking to stiff arm and throw people away from the tackle, and he broke 2 or 3 tackles right there for that Fox Motors first down for Drew Esper.
Shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. Titans were ready with the officials. No flags, but they're going to stop that for a moment. Sideline judge explaining his why he did what he did.
Why?
So ball marked at the 41.
Clock is
6
running.
minutes. Tillman's got Mink to his left. He'll drop back a couple steps, put it in the air, and Esper almost got it, but that'll be broken up by Dylan Taylor for the Bobcats.
Yeah, Taylor had a chance there for that ball. It was a 50-50 ball that went up into the air. And Taylor almost had himself a pick as well. So incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Does stop the clock at 5:52 left in this first half. West down 28-0. Hoping to get on the scoreboard here in this first half.
3-man backfield again for the Titans. Esper to the left, Mink to the right. Takes the snap. Esper will get it up that right side, and he's going to dive to the 45. Still pushing.
Strong legs.
Esper brings it down to the 48 for 3rd and 3.
Yeah, give him 7 yards or so on that carry. Esper now back in his left slot position. I would expect if West doesn't get it here and it's still short yardage, I could see West going for it on 4th down if they don't pick it up right here.
Tillman, a couple steps in the air, caught, and Jacobs just couldn't quite hold on to it.
Yeah, a little bit behind him. That time, usually Braden Tillman is dead on with his passes. That time, he was throwing behind him just a bit.
So that'll be 4th and 3 for the Titans.
Kirshner, Dunklow checking in. So they are going to go for it near midfield. They're trying to get this offense, have a little spark.
Tillman's all by himself. He's got 3 to his right, 2 to his left, short side. Esper's on the left. Tillman 1 step in the air, and Kirshner was not quite ready for it.
No, he wasn't ready for it. The ball was thrown behind him, so turnover on downs.
So Grand Blanc will get it just inside Titan territory with 5:09 to go in the first half.
Well, we do have at halftime, I've got an updated score between Boyne City and Kingsley. Kingsley up at Boyne. And Kingsley has the lead at the half, 22-6. So Tim Wooer and the crew at Kingsley with a nice lead.
Coach Wooer is going to be on the High School Scoreboard Show with you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock right here on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
That's right.
If you've liked and followed the page when we go live, you'll be notified. Morrow almost gets in trouble, but he'll put it out the flats.
Yeah, little kind of a wide receiver screen out there in that left flat area. Well-designed play. Picks up, 6 yards?
So 2nd and 3, says the scoreboard. Clock moving at 4:45 in the first. Titans down 28-0. Murrow in the shotgun. Puts him in motion. Fakes the handoff. Now they're going to hand it up right up the middle. And he's going to get just shy of the line, depending on which judge you ask. Far side judge looks like he had him about a half yard back, but
I think we're going.
So they're just 3rd and inches. Nope, I don't know.
This one side judge stepped in and was calling for the clock to stop the clock. It was
3rd and maybe the length of the football.
Okay, there we should be. The clock should be moving here. There it goes. Just started again.
15 on the play clock.
First down pickup there, just a short in route for Grand Blanc. Drew Esper in on the tackle. Once the chains get set.
Sorry, I got a little distracted. Just off to our left is a street, and there's a cops moment going on. I'm going to try and get back to the football game. I just watched this cop come pulling up. It was very distracting.
Under 3:40 to go here in the first half.
1st and 10, ball on the 34. Morrow's by himself in the backfield for the Bobcats.
Taking lots of time. Under 10 seconds on the play clock.
Drops back, puts one in the air, and that'll be caught for a 4-yard gain, taken down by Cade Laurent for the Titans.
Yeah, tackled in the field of play. So clock will continue to move.
Three minutes to go here in the first half.
Defense has been on the field most of this first half. I really expected this this Grand Blanc team, to have that quick strike capability. They do have that, but West has kind of been defensively kind of, done a nice job.
Murrow hand that one off in the backfield. Counselor takes him down for, maybe a loss, if not back to the line of scrimmage. So that's going to be 3rd and 7.
Coleman on the run for Grand Blanc. I mean, other than that one run by Grand Blanc, the big, huge plays haven't been there, but there have been some 20, 25-yard plays, but there hasn't been anything like 30 or over.
3-man front for West. Murrow drops back, doesn't like it, takes off, and he's going to be taken down by the ankles.
By Lewis.
By James Lewis, the sophomore, number 40.
He's one of our players of the game last week, a quick linebacker.
So 4th and about 2 for the Bobcats, and they're going to take a timeout. So the Bobcats take a timeout. We'll take a timeout and be back on Up North Sports Radio.
Andy Wickern at Williams Automax, where we have the largest selection of used vehicles in the north. Don't prejudge your credit. At Williams Automax, approval is guaranteed. So stop in and see us, inquire online, or give us a call to set up an appointment today.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. That timeout for Cherry Capital TVC Airport. Fly from Northern Michigan's hometown airport. Cherry Capital TVC, Allegiant, American, Delta, Sun Country, JetBlue, and United. I was there yesterday, Rich, and as always, Kevin and the folks there at TVC Airport have the place looking good. Go to TVCAirport.com to book your next trip. 1:36 to go in the first half. Titans down 28-0. And a 4th and 2 for the Bobcats. They'll put one in motion, fake it, go right up center. And I don't know if he made it.
I don't think he did. I don't think he got the mark. There's a defensive stand for you. Looks like the potential defensive play of the half.
So it is. That will be just shy, and a turnover on downs. Titans will get it with 1.5 minutes to go. And that one's going to be marked at the 26.
All right. I like West showing some pride there, not allowing that high-powered Grand Blanc offense to, pick up that first down and then potentially score again in this first half. So great job there. Let's get the ball down the field, see if we can put some points on the board with 1:29 left to go in this first half.
Tillman's got 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Drops back, puts one down the middle of the field, and not quite anybody there. 2nd and 10.
Tillman's laying on his back, being helped out by a Grand Blanc defender there. Like that sportsmanship in high school football. Yeah, but Braden Tillman stood in that pocket, took a hit by a couple of players, but just overthrew his intended target a little bit. And the sophomore back at it, calling another play.
1:23 on the clock. 20 on the play clock.
2nd and 10.
This time he'll get Mink in the backfield. Tillman drops back. He's in trouble. Puts it in the air, and not quite anybody there.
He got hit that time. Yeah, that wasn't anywhere near where he intended to throw it. The left defensive end for Grand Blanc came in untouched that time and hit the throwing arm of Tillman, and it fell harmlessly in the center of the field with no one around.
So 3rd and 10 for the Titans, 1:18 to go in the half. So Tillman comes out with Mink behind him. 3 on the right. Steps back, 1-2 step, puts one in the air, over Drew Esper's head.
And Tillman down again. He threw 3 times on this and got hit 3 times. That Grand Blanc defense just teeing off. So West not able to take much time off the clock. 1:15 to go in this first half. The Grand Blanc offense is going to be able to get the ball back once again.
Esper lines up at the 10. Esper takes that off the turf, gets one up for the rugby kick, and that's going to bounce to the 46 and stop at the 50.
With Luca Duman.
Got to give Drew some credit there. That one bounced right into his hands.
He was like a shortstop right there.
I don't know if he plays baseball. I mean, it's Drew, so I'm sure he plays every sport.
So Grand Blanc with the ball right at midfield at the 50-yard line.
1:07 to go in the half. Each team has 1 timeout left.
It will be a longer than normal halftime, too, because it is, again, homecoming at Grand Blanc here. So just be aware, sports fans.
Murrow moves him over, drops back a couple steps. Didn't see anything he liked. Gallagher's chasing him down, and he's going to go out, chased out by Kirshner with a 0.5 to 1 yard gain.
Well, defense by West right there. Like JJ mentioned, Morrow did not see anybody open, scrambled to his left and ran a long ways for basically no gain now as they remark it right at midfield. So it just took time off the clock. Sitting at 1 minute here. 1 minute to go in this first half. West down 28-0.
Morrow takes the shot. Drops back. Ooh, almost caught. We get a flag on the play.
That was Isaiah Fox in there, and there's going to be a hold. This is going to come back, I do believe.
So Murrow keeps it. Gets taken down by Esper at the Titan 21, but I'm fairly certain that's going to come back because they pancaked Isaiah.
Yeah, they had to because Isaiah shot in there. Shot out of a cannon, and they needed to hold him to stop him from getting the quarterback, Morrow.
Dang, those pesky little guys.
Yeah. Good effort, Isaiah Fox.
They didn't say what the penalty was, but that it was on the offense, number 60.
Number 60, exactly.
I don't think they can officially call a pancake.
Yeah.
So that's going to move the ball back to the 40-yard line.
10 yards penalty.
2nd and 20 for the Bobcats. 50 to go in the first half.
Nothing behind you.
Murrow takes it, drops back. This time he'll go out to the flats. And number 1 takes down number 1. Dunklow takes down Micah Kemp for about a 3-yard gain.
Well played by Dunklow.
So that's 3rd and 17.
Keeps that clock a-running. Under 30 to go, and it's moving.
Bobcats looking to the sideline. Now they'll take the snap, drop back, couple steps.
Going
Big one
deep.
down the middle.
And there's the
and flags on it.
Yeah, I believe that was the right call. The receiver was beyond the defender there for sure. And that was number 1, Micah Kemp once again, the fleet-footed receiver. And I think they're going to get Dunklow, number 1, for West on the penalty.
So here's Mr. White Hat. $15-yard penalty from the previous spot. So that's going to make it 3rd and 2 with 11 seconds to go.
I think it's an automatic first down.
Is it?
Yeah, with 11 seconds. I do believe so. Yep. I know the change says 3rd, but they haven't changed it. I do believe it is a first down.
Yep, I think that's what the officials, he's saying, hey, that should be first down. No, that's a timeout from Coach Wagner.
Yeah.
So Coach Wagner takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout on UpNorthSportsRadio.com.
We see your determination to achieve big things. You're on the path to being one of the all-time greats. It's time to add the best of the best in banking to your crew. That's us. Whether you're securing a top home loan or taking the lead among your competition, Nicolet Bank is your dream team. Let's team up to reach your financial goals. Visit NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. That timeout for TVCAirport.com. Flying for Northern Michigan's hometown airport, Cherry Capital TVC, and still marked at 3rd and 2. So
yeah, so we'll go along with the scoreboard and the chain gang here. They're saying 3rd down and 2. Again, I thought a pass interference penalty was an automatic first down. You know, I've only been calling high school games for 17 years, JJ. So, I mean, I will pick up all the rules at some point. But, again, this
about
is where
the time you get it right.
The college and the NFL all bleeds into my brain just a little bit, and that causes a lot of brain fog.
Morrow by himself in the backfield. Couple steps in the air, down the sideline, and incomplete.
He was open, too. Hoochie mama. Jeremiah Coleman, the running back, out of the backfield that time. down the right sideline. He was wide open there, just overthrown by Morrow. 6 seconds to go.
4th and 2 on the clock.
Now we're going to get timeout for Grand Blanc. That's their last timeout.
So the Bobcats go. We'll go for one as well. It's upnorthsportsradio.com.
Ultimate fun awaits when you invite NXD Tactical Laser Tag to your next party or team building event. NXD is a mobile laser tag company to provide you a fun, exciting, and safe experience. NXD in Traverse City is a local, veteran-owned and operated purveyor of fun. Take your next get-together to the ultimate level of fun. Call NXD Laser Tag at 931-809-0529 or email nxdlasertag@gmail.com. Follow NXD Laser Tag on Facebook.
Six seconds on the clock. Bobcats with the ball at a 4th and 2.
So this is probably the last play, I would think. They have no timeouts left. They're probably going to go for the end zone here because if it's tackled in the field of play, it's once the chains get set, they can start it up again. And
Murrow back. Down the middle they go, and he'll go down for a first down with 1 second on the clock.
Okay, they have to get up there because once the chains are set.
And the guys moving the chains are a home team. They ain't moving fast.
Yeah, so here they go. They're going to say that there wasn't ready.
Yeah, the chains aren't in place.
Grand Blanc line coach yelling at one of his players. Let's see what they're going to call here. The ball probably wasn't set for
So now
play.
they are dropping a flag, and it looks, I'm going to guess on Grand Blanc. It was. No one was set. Coaches were on the field. The chains were being moved. So they're sending their kicker out there. I think Grand Blanc is going to go for a field goal.
Yeah, this will be a long one.
But up 28-0, you might as well see what you can do.
Sure. This may come in at a game later on. Grand Blanc has got visions of going deep into the playoffs in Division I. So this is at the 37-yard line, it means a 47-yard field goal. 47-yard field goal attempt for Grand Blanc. What was that? The ball just shot.
What? He said with 1 second on the clock.
There's not enough time for another snap, so they can't. Yeah, I don't understand. I've never heard of that. So it is halftime officially. West down 28-0 with a very unusual last play or no play.
So we'll be back with the Source Julian halftime show on Up North Sports Radio.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com. Golfers just don't feel right when we don't play on the weekend, and it's hard to play on both days. So do the next best thing and tune in to 101.1 WGRY at 9 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays for Finding Fairways. Jerry Coyne here, the host of Finding Fairways for 10 years now. Join me and my co-hosts Dan Pohl, Ray Hearn, Joe Charles, and Kevin Frisch as we discuss the tours, training, and places to play. We have it all on video up at upnorthsportsradio.com on the Features tab. Find your fairways thanks to Boyne Golf and PXG Clubs. Jimmy John's wraps and toasted sandwiches are built for bold summer days. Cool off poolside with a refreshing chicken Caesar wrap or a savory Tuscan Italian wrap. And turn up the heat with a melty, crispy roast beef and cheddar or chicken bacon ranch toast sandwich. Perfect for on-the-go afternoons. Whatever your summer looks like, there's a wrap or a toasted sandwich that hits just right. Find your favorites on the Jimmy John app, at your TC Jimmy John's or jimmyjohns.com.
cinnamon, pumpkin, and apple, oh my. Stop into Bay Bread on Randolph Street and your mouth will water as new fall smells and flavors start appearing on our shelves, like caramel apple sweet rolls, pumpkin scones, and pumpkin muffins.
And don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 varieties of freshly baked bread daily. Visit our website, baybreadco.com, for all of our upcoming fall baking classes. Shop local at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. As the seasons change, it's time to clear some space with our annual summer sell-down sale. With over 200 trailers in stock, clearly priced to move, you will find the right one at the right price to solve all your hauling needs. Move quick. Take advantage of the best selection. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online.
For Lions Thanksgiving Day tickets in Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day giveaway. Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare are giving you the chance to score a pair of tickets for the Lions Thanksgiving Day game at Ford Field against the Packers November 27th, plus a $50 gas card. Stop by either Jay's Sporting Goods locations in Gaylord or Clare to scan the in-store QR code or go to q100michigan.com and register to win. You can register once per day and have until midnight on Sunday, October 26th, with the winner being announced live Monday, October 27th at 1 p.m. on our sister station, Q100 Michigan 100.3 WQON. There's no purchase necessary. For complete contest rules and details, click the Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day graphic on the UpNorthSportsRadio.com homepage. From 101.1 WGRY Up North Sports Radio.
Welcome back to the halftime show. Rich Calkins joined now by Meg Petrulia, and she is the head coach of the swim and dive team for the Tritons. And Meg, explain what the Tritons are.
Absolutely. So the Tritons are a co-op swim and dive team of Traverse City West, Traverse City Central, and St. Francis.
So you're covering pretty much almost everybody in the Traverse City area.
That is correct.
All right,
Yep.
all right. We got that covered. Awesome. Now, Meg, talk about this year's team. How long have you been coaching, and who are some of your better athletes coming back this year?
This is my 4th year as Tritons head coach, which is really fun. It's my first group of girls that I've seen all the way through, so that's been really fun.
Nice.
We're about 25 strong this year, which is really exciting. In terms of West athletes in particular to just keep your eye on, we've got Allie Labonte and Skylar Hawkins on the diving boards this year. Skylar's a senior, so last one for her, which is super exciting. We've got Sloan Barkley in the pool. She'll be one to watch. Summer Lewandowski will be one to watch as well. We've also got 2 swimmers that are seniors, Cadence Irish and Reese Hartman. So we've got a lot of seniors here at West that are competing, and obviously, there's always something exciting in the pool happening with us. So
now, Meg, where are you guys practicing at?
we practice between the West YMCA facility, just the divers practice there, and then we're at the Grand Traverse County Civic Center.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Nice. So you switch between whatever's most available?
Yeah, whatever we can get our hands on.
Yep, sure, exactly. Pools aren't at a high commodity up here in northern Michigan.
No.
So, well, cool. So obviously you have a love and a passion for that sport. Did you do that in high school and or college?
Yep, I'm from the Grand Rapids area, so I swam in Grand Rapids at Grand Rapids Christian, and then continued at Calvin University.
Okay.
And then I've just been coaching ever since. Honestly, in college I coached a little bit, so I've been coaching for a long time now, almost 10 years. So I've always had a love and passion for it, so it's fun to share that with girls and hopefully pass on the same passion. So.
Right. No, well, that's just meeting you prior to this. It's great. I understand you definitely have a passion for it. We wish you all the best, and we hope to get caught up with you throughout the season as well.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
All right, Meg Petrulia from the Triton swim and dive team that covers all of Grand Traverse area.
As the last locally owned new car dealer in Traverse City, Williams Chevrolet is proud to support the Traverse City Titans and all the hardworking folks here in TC. That's Williams' main focus, taking care of our fellow Michiganders and making friendships every day. Williams stocks the most popular brands, Honda, Kia, and Chevrolet, and the Chevy lineup includes a huge stock of rugged Silverados, Blazers, and Equinox. So visit Williams on US 31 or always at williamschevy.com.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. We strive to bring you the best value, and with our buying power, we were able to make a special purchase on dump trailers. We have a selection of 7x14, 14K scissor dumps available at just $9,900. These are great trailers at a great price. Move quick. When they're gone, they're gone. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailer.com.
Hi, this is Jason at the Camera Shop in downtown Traverse City. It's hard to believe the Camera Shop has been a staple in Traverse City now since 1938. Since taking the store over in 2008, I've evolved and expanded the Camera Shop to offer the best price, service, and product we can. As we have now for years, besides selling cameras at internet low prices, we also transfer all media to digital. Slides, old home movies, videos and audio tape, even cell phone files now. Restored and preserved for future generations to enjoy. All work is done in-house. Our newest evolution is Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery. We now offer full custom picture framing at our sister store located directly above the Camera Shop. Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery, striving to be the area's finest quality picture framer with over 6,000 options and a range of prices for anyone's budget. So just remember, for anything at all related to art, photos, or video, let us take care of your every need. The Camera Shop and Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery, where quality and service still exist.
Golfers just don't feel right when we don't play on the weekend, and it's hard to play on both days. So do the next best thing and tune in to 101.1 WGRY at 9 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays for Finding Fairways. Jerry Coyne here, the host of Finding Fairways for 10 years now. Join me and my co-hosts Dan Pohl, Ray Hearn, Joe Charles, and Kevin Frisch as we discuss the tours, training, and places to play. We have it all on video up at upnorthsportsradio.com on the Features tab. Find your fairways thanks to Boyne Golf and PXG Clubs.
TCAPS is proud to offer a full-time virtual learning program for middle and high school students. With TCAPS Virtual, students stay fully connected to school communities with the ability to join school events, clubs, sports, and activities. Families can also choose a blended option combining online and in-person classes through their home school. To see if virtual schooling is a good fit for your child, call East Middle School at 231-933-7300 for middle school enrollment, or TC High School at 231-933-5860 for high school enrollment. TCAPS Virtual provides a great education with flexibility and connection.
The Ford employee pricing is over, but not at Fox Grand Traverse Ford. Get employee pricing for everyone on 30 retired service loaners. Right now, lease a 2025 Escape active retired service loaner for just $399 a month for 36 months, $399 due at signing. Or drive your way home in a 2025 F-150 XLT Super Crew retired service loaner for $499 a month with $499 due at signing. See FGTFord.com for lease details.
Jimmy John's wraps and toasted sandwiches are built for bold summer days. Cool off poolside with a refreshing chicken Caesar wrap or a savory Tuscan Italian wrap. And turn up the heat with a melty, crispy roast beef and cheddar or chicken bacon ranch toast sandwich. Perfect for on-the-go afternoons. Whatever your summer looks like, there's a wrap or a toasted sandwich that hits just right. Find your favorites on the Jimmy John app at your TC Jimmy John's or jimmyjohns.com.
It's time for the Source Julian Halftime Show. Source Julian, Northern Michigan's premier dealer for fireplaces and alternative heating solutions for many years. Check them out at sourcejulian.com.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. At the half, Titans down 28-0. And homecoming here at Grand Blanc as halftime expected to go just a little bit longer. But, Rich, let's talk about that first half, and let's get our Saab defensive play of the half. Saab, just like the Titan athletes, relies on trust, drive, and expertise. Those are the values it takes for the Titans to have a winning season, and the same values that power Saab's mission, keeping people and society safe. Thanks to stat guy Ben. You've got some numbers to share with us, Rich.
Yeah, we do. Dylan Dunklow had 6 tackles in that first half and a pass defended. Drew Esper in on 9 tackles tonight. And then Lewis, the sophomore linebacker, one of our players of the game last week against Bay City Central, had 3 tackles. we're going to say the sob play of that first half was that fourth down stop by West by a total team effort, all 11 players in on that stop against Grand Blanc. So turnover on down. So good hustle, good effort by West, showing some pride there on a 4th and short, stopping the running back short of the first down. So congratulations to the West defense on that one play as our sob play of the half.
All right, just a few minutes to go before the teams come back out to stretch out. So we'll take a quick break, get some messages from our partners, and be back on the Source Julian halftime show. You're watching Up North.
Score Lions Thanksgiving Day tickets in Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day giveaway. Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare are giving you the chance to score a pair of tickets for the Lions Thanksgiving Day game at Ford Field against the Packers November 27th, plus a $50 gas card. Stop by either Jay's Sporting Goods location in Gaylord or Clare to scan the in-store QR code or go to q100michigan.com and register to win. You can register once per day and have until midnight on Sunday, October 26th, with the winner being announced live Monday, October 27th at 1 p.m. on our sister station, Q100 Michigan 100.3 WQON. There's no purchase necessary. For complete contest rules and details, click the Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day graphic on the UpNorthSportsRadio.com homepage. From 101.1 WGRY Up North Sports Radio.
TVC's Tip of the Day. It's time to book your holiday and winter getaway, and TVC is ready to take you there. Whether you're visiting family and friends or chasing sunshine on southern beaches, TVC is the perfect flight for you. This fall, fly nonstop to Boston with JetBlue and experience the vibrant colors of autumn in the Northeast. Or choose from top carriers like American, Delta, and United. Plus enjoy ultra-low fares on Allegiant. Seats are filling fast. Book your holiday and winter travel today. Explore all your flight options at tvcairport.com.
Tune in to Up North Sports Radio every Friday at 11 a.m. for the Sarah Automotive High School Sports Game Show. A quick 15-minute look at the upcoming games in high school sports throughout northern Michigan, Grayling, Petoskey, and Traverse City. WGRY Up North Sports Radio.
We see your determination to achieve big things. You're on the path to being one of the all-time greats. It's time to add the best of the best in banking to your crew. That's us. Whether you're securing a top home loan or taking the lead among your competition, Nicolay Bank is your dream team. Let's team up to reach your financial goals. Visit NicolayBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolay Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Ultimate fun awaits when you invite NXD Tactical Laser Tag to your next party or team building event. NXD is a mobile laser tag company to provide you a fun, exciting, and safe experience. NXD in Traverse City is a local, veteran-owned and operated purveyor of fun. Take your next get-together to the ultimate level of fun. Call NXD Laser Tag at 931-809-0529 or email nxdlasertag@gmail.com. Follow NXD Laser Tag on Facebook.
Welcome back to the halftime show on UpNorthSportsRadio.com. J.J. Rowell alongside Rich Calkins, and halftime show brought to you by Source Julian. They've been Northern Michigan's premier dealer for fireplaces and alternative heating solutions for many years. Check them out at SourceJulian.com. Rich, tomorrow morning, you get up bright and early every Saturday, read the papers, catch the scores, and then at 10 o'clock here on UpNorthSportsRadio.com, you and JC do the high school scoreboard show.
That we do. We're joined by usually 4 coaches from around the area, giving us their input onto the games that they played in different conferences. All of that, we go over scores from the prior night, from tonight, Friday night, and then also maybe some conference standings as well.
All right, another big moment every Saturday morning is the Michigan Army National Guard Player of the Week. Now, Rich, you have been given the responsibility to contact all the coaches and athletic directors in our listening range trying to wrangle them in and narrow it down to player of the week.
Yeah,
But
it's a lot like herding cats, JJ. But, yeah, trying to get, the National Guard Student Athlete of the Week. And I'm going to give you a little sneak preview as who it is as the official announcements made tomorrow during our show from 10 to 11 on Up North Sports Radio. Check it out if you like more high school action. And a student named Isaiah Cosgrove from Kingsley. He's a defensive lineman that got moved to fullback due to injuries. And last week against a big win against Grayling, he had 13 carries for 144 yards, a touchdown, forced a fumble and recovered it. And in that Kingsley 48-21 win. He's a kid that's applying to be accepted at West Point. And Coach Wooer said he's a great player and he's a great human being. So congratulations. He's playing right now up against Boyne City. Isaiah Cosgrove is the National Guard Student Player of the Week.
And one of the recruiters from the Michigan Army National Guard, Sergeant Shuttler, will be there. Well, I don't know if he's not there at the game, but he'll stop by the school this week to give Isaiah some Michigan Army National Guard swag.
That's
so
exactly
congratulations to him. You said you were going to give us a hint, but you're not.
I gave.
You gave the whole thing.
Did I give? Oh, okay.
You gave the whole thing.
Whoops a daisy.
Where are my Christmas presents hid, Rich?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's 4 lumps of coal in the truck right now, waiting for you that we got from Williams. So.
All right, we're just a couple minutes away from the teams coming back on there. Actually, the teams are heading on the field to stretch right now. So, Rich, a rough first half for the Titans, but there's still a second half of football to play. Let's get a keys to the second half. Brought to you by TCAPS, offering the area's widest variety of high-quality academic and extracurricular programs. Great communities, great schools. Go to tcaps.net. Rich, the Titans came out a little bit slow that first half.
They sure did.
Started gaining some momentum by that second quarter, but what do the Titans got to do for the last half?
A few different things. Improve field position. They were backed up deep in their own territory all of the first half. They very seldom got out near the 50-yard line. And just put good play after good play, stack some good plays. Once you start doing that, execute, block, tackle, do some things like that. Right now, some of those drives were self-inflicted wounds by as far as the penalties we had that forced us to punt the ball away. And it just, we need to stack good play on top of good play. Let the scoreboard take care of whatever happens with that. But let's just put together some good plays here going in the second half. Build some confidence going into hosting Midland next week at Thurlby Field.
You've said it in the past. You can't score 28.
There's not a play that's going to score you 28 points in one play. But what you can do to gain some confidence is play with confidence, build some good plays, be able to drive the ball, move the chains down the field, and say, hey, we didn't play very well in that first half against a good Grand Blanc team, but we can play a lot better than we have shown, and let's do it. Show some pride here in this second half.
All right. Players still stretching out from the halftime break. The officials give them 3 more minutes before we snap it off. So let's take a break, get some messages from our fine partners. When we return, second half action tonight, Titans against the Bobcats on Up North Sports Radio.
TCAPS is proud to offer a full-time virtual learning program for middle and high school students. With TCAPS Virtual, students stay fully connected to school communities with the ability to join school events, clubs, sports, and activities. Families can also choose a blended option combining online and in-person classes through their home school. To see if virtual schooling is a good fit for your child, call East Middle School at 231-933-7300 for middle school enrollment, or TC High School at 231-933-5860 for high school enrollment. TCAPS Virtual provides a great education with flexibility and connection.
Cinnamon, pumpkin, and apple, oh my! Stop into Bay Bread on Randolph Street and your mouth will water as new fall smells and flavors start appearing on our shelves, like caramel apple sweet rolls, pumpkin scones, and pumpkin muffins.
And don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 varieties of freshly baked bread daily. Visit our website, baybreadco.com, for all of our upcoming fall baking classes. Shop local at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
The Ford employee pricing is over, but not at Fox Grand Traverse Ford. Get employee pricing for everyone on 30 retired service loaners. Right now, lease a 2025 Escape active retired service loaner for just $399 a month for 36 months, $399 due at signing. Or drive your way home in a 2025 F-150 XLT Super Crew retired service loaner for $499 a month with $499 due at signing. See FGTFord.com for lease details.
Tune into the High School Scoreboard Show Saturday at 10 a.m. to hear the Saab Hot Matchup of the Week. Brought to you by Saab. Trust, drive, and expertise in Northern Michigan. 101.1 WGRY, Up North Sports Radio.
Ultimate fun awaits when you invite NXD Tactical Laser Tag to your next party or team building event. NXD is a mobile laser tag company to provide you a fun, exciting, and safe experience. NXD in Traverse City is a local, veteran-owned and operated purveyor of fun. Take your next get-together to the ultimate level of fun. Call NXD Laser Tag at 931-809-0529 or email nxdlasertag@gmail.com. Follow NXD Laser Tag on Facebook.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com as we get ready to kick off the second half tonight at the Grand Blanc Bobcats homecoming. Titans down 28-0, but they looked to have a little bit more zip in their step as they came out of halftime.
Yeah, they did. We do get the ball to start the second half. Remember, we won the coin toss, deferred until the second half, so we're going to take the ball. So, again, we had trouble with the kick returns early in that first half as well. We just could not get out of our own territory. We were stopped 2 or 3 times inside our own 15-yard line. So if we could just get a solid return near the 30-yard line or so, 35, whatever the case may be there, then we can set up our offense in good field position to be able to start this second half. Because you really, when you're backed up in your own territory most of that first half, it's hard to call offensive plays, when you're backed up so deep, because again, if you make a mistake, it's almost an automated score for the opposing team.
All right, Kirshner, is that him back there?
Yep, it is. Yep, and needed him to turn just the right angle. And that it is. Back there once again, Sawyer Kirshner. Like that first name, I actually had a great Brittany Spaniel named Sawyer. So I mean that with the utmost respect because I absolutely love that dog.
Kirshner gets it at the 10, a little bit shy.
Going to the right side again.
Breaks one loose, gets over across the 20 to the 25. Kirshner taken out at the 28.
Does that last couple of times. He's received the ball on the left side, goes all the way across the field. This time he was able to get around the edge just a little bit. Looks like the West is going to start this possession at their own 25-yard line.
I want to say thanks to one of our co-sponsors. I don't get to eat carbs very much lately, Rich, but when I do, I go see Crystal at the Bay Bread Company. Over 40 kinds of bread, baked fresh daily. Go to baybreadco.com.
Well, the ones you're passing on, I'll take them and I'll eat them myself, JJ.
Oh,
there we go.
That's going to be offside.
Right away, we start with flags everywhere. Those self-induced penalties really hurt that West offense in the first half, and before the ball's even snapped, we have a false start on West. So now it's 1st and 15. 1st and 15 now for West.
That'll move us back to the 20-yard line. I believe that's Mink in the backfield behind Tillman. Takes the snap. He'll hand that one to Mink right up that left side tackle.
Oh, good
Cameron's. I'm sorry, that's not Mink. That's Olsen.
Yeah, Olsen getting some time back there at running back.
So he's going to put about 4 yards down for a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, Henry Olsen, the junior running back, and also the backup quarterback, by the way. But man,
there's no chicanery and trickery going by Coach Wagner there, is there?
No, but I like how he ran in between the tackles there. He avoided contact a couple different times and picked up almost 5 yards on first down.
This time they'll line up with him and Esper back there with Tillman. They're going to fake that one. Tillman goes off, and he's going to take a loss. I think that one kind of fell apart.
It sure did. Yeah, that was supposed to be a read option, I believe. Tillman hung on to the ball that time, and the defensive back from that side had nothing to do with that as he took Tillman down for a huge 5-yard loss.
So we're back to 3rd and 19. No, 3rd and 16. Ball on the 19.
Yeah.
$15 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time for the Titans.
Let's go. Let's pick up a first down here. We're going the wrong direction.
Tillman from the hash. 2 steps. Ball in the air.
Got
Drew
Esper
for a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln. First down, just across the line.
That out route just beyond the change to Drew Esper. Perfect throw by Braden Tillman right into the sure-handed Drew Esper. Fox Motors first down. Move those chains.
Shop online anytime and get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. Ball marked at the 36.
It's got to give this offense a little boost right there because they had a penalty, a tackle for loss. They were going nowhere, and they have a big completion.
They had 4 to the left, but Kirshner goes in motion to the other side. Tillman, hands off. I think that's Olsen. He gets to the line of scrimmage and won't go any further.
Yeah, that one just didn't have much on that one. The Grand Blanc defensive line controlled the line of scrimmage that time and would not allow Olsen to break free.
Clock moving, 10 minutes to go in the 3rd. Titans down 28-0, 2nd and 10 from their own 36.
It is a beautiful night out here in Grand Blanc, JJ. For mid to late September.
Here's that 3-man backfield again for the Titans. This time they're going to give it to Olsen. He follows Esper up that right side tackle, and he's going to put about 3 yards of turf underneath him.
A little counter play that time. Olsen got the ball from the left side of Tillman, runs to the right, counter action, does pick up positive yardage. Should be 3rd down. There we go. The one sideline marker had a 4th down. I'm like, not already. So 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 for West at their own 39.
Cameron Mink checks into the game for Olsen.
Remember, Mink plays a lot on defense as well. So trying to give him some limited numbers.
Tillman, 2 steps, doesn't like it. There he goes. Esper's in front of him. Tillman safe at 3rd, and that should be it is a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down.
Just got enough for that first down. I was a little concerned. He started that slide a little early, but in high school ball, maybe they mark the ball a little further than they do in the NFL and college because they typically will mark the ball almost where they start that slide. So good job. 2 first downs now on this drive to start the second half for West.
Ball on the 47. 16 seconds on the play clock. Tillman hands it off to Mink. He goes, big hole for Cameron Mink. He's across the 40.
There you go.
Down to the 32 inside Bobcat territory. First down for Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln.
Best play in the first half for this West offense. That hole right there, huge hole by the offensive line, and Cameron Mink did the rest, getting the ball down to the 33-yard line of Grand Blanc.
Shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. He's got trips to his right. Tillman fakes the handoff, curls to the left, looks for the screen to Esper, and that is through Esper's hands and caught.
No, that's Kate Laurent.
Yeah, it went through Esper's hands, and Laurent caught it.
Wow.
For a first down.
And Tillman got rid of that. He was almost tackled in the backfield, too. He was going down. I was concerned his knee almost hit the turf before he threw it. But, wow, miracle plays all the way around. Ball down at the 21-yard line of Grand Blanc.
Just what the Titans need to come out and start the first half with some momentum. Esper and Jacobs to the right. They're going to hand it off to Mink. Big hole for Cameron Mink. He cuts inside. Touchdown, Titans.
21-yard touchdown run by senior Cameron Mink.
That was the same play they ran just on the other side a few minutes ago,
right.
a few plays ago, that Mink got the big first down into Buccaneer or Bobcat territory. So Titans on the board for the first time.
Again, 21 yards, big-time hole by that offensive line. West is setting up in the swinging gate. What will they do?
Whistle blows.
They're going
Looks like
for
Klein's
2.
going to take the snap, or that's Olsen takes the snap, puts it in the corner, and that'll be batted away and intercepted in the end zone, but on an extra point, that doesn't count. So 7:24 to go in the third. Titans on the board, 28-6 on Up North Sports Radio.
Hi, folks. Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. As the seasons change, it's time to clear some space with our annual summer sell-down sale. With over 200 trailers in stock, clearly priced to move, you will find the right one at the right price to solve all your hauling needs. Move quick. Take advantage of the best selection. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailers.com.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. In the middle of the third quarter, Titans on the board, 28-6, down to the Grand Blanc Bobcats as they will kick off. Klein looks to be the kicker.
Yeah, to say the least, obviously that was the best drive West had all game long. Took the opening kickoff. It didn't look like it was going to go anywhere because the first couple of plays went for negative yardage. But a completion to Drew Esper along the sidelines, and they just kept moving the chains, running the ball, crucial passes, and then Cam Mink finishes it off with a 21-yard touchdown scamper.
And, yep, the Titans are going to kick it onside, and that'll be dropped. And right at the 50 inside Bobcat territory. I keep wanting to call them the Buccaneers for some reason.
Again, West trying to steal extra possessions here. If you can somehow get that ball by recovering an onside kick, that means you get the ball with great field position. But if it doesn't work, you set up the opposing team in great field position, and that's what's going to happen with Grand Blanc at their own 49-yard line. All their starters continuing to play here in this second half, as you would expect.
7:22 on the clock. Morrow looking to the sidelines. Plenty of time on the play clock. 15 right now. And this one, Morrow almost loses it, but he'll take off running. And he'll get into Titan territory down at the 44.
It was a broken play, a one-handed grab by Morrow on that snap. It almost was going to head over his head, but he did a great job with the reverse pivot, went to his left side, and picked up almost 7 yards on first down.
Ball marked at the 44-yard line.
Not bad for a broken play.
2nd and 3 for the Bobcats. This time they'll hand it off, come around the right side, and he'll get pushed back in.
Oh, look how fast he is. Whew. Man, he just runs away from defenders. Once again, unbelievable speed right there shown by Jeremiah Coleman.
Wolfert pushed him back inside.
But, man, it looked like West was going to get him, but they have not seen this kind of speed on a football field. He just is super fast.
In talking to some of the Bobcat staff before the game, they said they've got a 1-2 punch in the backfield just like the Lions do.
Yeah, a hammer and a nail. This guy is the fleet of foot one. He is the Jahmyr Gibbs version of their Sonic and Knuckles.
There's the snap. It's falling apart in the backfield.
But look,
Morrow's going to keep it.
Look how athletic Morrow is. As a quarterback, he can run. Also, when you got these athletes all over the field, a broken play, rarely do they get tackled for a loss. Rarely. Morrow just picked up 5 yards on a broken play, and that's purely with his legs. It's just really hard to defend those kind of players when they have so much team speed. I mean, West is doing the best they can. It's just super difficult to defend.
2nd and 5, ball at the 30. 6:26 to go in the third. They'll hand that one to go up the left side.
Yeah, that was 26.
Ashton Brown, the sophomore.
Yeah, that of that linebacking core, like you said, he's just a sophomore at 5'9", 180. So 3rd in inches.
I didn't think they allowed that in
they
high
did.
school
Okay,
anymore.
there you go. They changed it to a 1st down. There you go. So 1st down for Grand Blanc.
Ball on the 24. And this time they roll out to the left. They'll get that one off, and not quite the 1st down, I don't think.
There is a flag on the field. West was in a red dog blitz, meaning they were sending the house. And I'm not sure if some of the West defenders got held by the Grand Blanc offensive line or not, because they were coming. There were more white jerseys blitzing than the red Grand Blanc Bobcats had to block, so they may have held West on that play.
Counselor's been firing off both sides all night. Here comes Mr. White Hat.
Yeah. Oh. Offsetting.
Offsetting personal fouls on both sides.
After the play, though. It was after, so the play should count then, I would think.
It
and
does.
then offsetting penalties, so they should be moving up near the 1st down marker, I would think.
About 2nd and less than a yard.
Yeah, the play should count. Then it was after the play. They ran the ball up near there we go. All right. They're getting it situated. Ball up near the 15 now.
Just under 6 to go in the third. Murrow fakes the handoff, passes off to the flats. That's going to be more than a 1st down and a touchdown for the Bobcats.
Big play capability for Grand Blanc. They answer that Titan touchdown with a touchdown of their own. Score. There's your disco lights again, JJ. Score now 34-6, awaiting the extra point for Grand Blanc.
You know, I used to like the song Bang the Drum by Todd Rundgren until tonight.
Are you saying you're not going to like it moving forward?
I think I've heard it too much.
Yeah.
Swinging gate is swinging shut, and it looks like they're going to go for the extra point kick. So here's the snap for the PAT. Kick is good and through the upright. So with 5:40 to go in the third, Bobcats go up 35-6 over the Titans. We'll be back on Up North Sports Radio.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Just like TC West.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com, and the Bobcats be kicking from the 40. Kirshner, I think. It's getting dark. Yep, he's lined up at the 5 to receive.
If the ball has been going anywhere near over his head, he's been letting it go into the end zone. Where in high school ball, that's a dead ball then.
And that one is going to.
Oh,
Kirshner's
man.
It's not going to hit the end zone, but he's got to go.
Oh,
Here
he's
he comes
gotta go.
at 20, 25. He'll meet some defenders, and Kirshner gets taken out at the 29 to 30-yard line.
Wow. That looked like it was going to be a disaster because, like you said, that ball
soon as he
checked
touched
up
it
near the 1-yard line. You had to do it because that's a live ball. You had to pick it up and do something with it. So Kirshner did the right thing. He was hoping it would get into the end zone. It didn't. But heck, he had a return to the 30-yard line. Good job, Sawyer Kirshner.
So the start of the second half, this is about where the Titans took over the ball. So let's see if the offense can move it down the field again. That 4-man backfield. This time they'll hand it off. Try to go up that left side. Is that Isaiah Fox?
It kind of looked like it. It was a counter play coming back to the left here.
That is Isaiah Fox
Yep.
on the carry. He's going to get 2.
Yep, I saw the way he carried it with both hands around the ball. Isaiah likes it when it's trouble, when inside the middle of those lines. He likes to put both hands on the football, which is good running.
So this time it's Fox and Esper with Tillman in the backfield. Fakes the handoff to Fox, gets that caught, and a first down for Counselor.
Yeah, Counselor, we've been calling his number a lot on defense tonight because he's been coming around that edge, almost getting to the quarterback numerous times. But this time, Robert Counselor, the junior defensive end, linebacker, and tight end there, made a nice play.
As a matter of fact, it was a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down. Shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. Same situation. Esper will get the ball this time. Fox leads him into the hole. Esper breaks free into Bobcat territory. Esper taken down at the 30 for a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down.
Drew Esper is so deceiving because people come up to him and they just bounce off of him, JJ. I mean, it's just wild to see that.
I've got to give Coach Wagner and the coaching staff credit. They are getting very creative with moving players around. It's hard to pick out who's going to get it.
Yeah, it is. Isaiah Fox now back there with the quarterback with Tillman.
He'll hand it off to Fox, and he runs into the line.
Yeah, that one, they had that blowing up right away along the middle of that offensive line there. Just blew it up. Isaiah Fox had nowhere to go.
So, hard-fought offensive set for Isaiah Fox. He'll check out for some Gatorade, and Olsen checks back in.
Jesus Mendez checks in along that offensive line as well. The senior guard.
We've got Tillman's got Esper to his left, Olsen to his right. He'll hand it off to Olsen, and he will meet the defensive line in the backfield.
Yeah. Just once again, they're firing off the ball. Is Grand Blanc now for another loss on that play.
Kirshner checks in.
Counselor out. Need a big third down play. 3rd and 13.
3:08 to go in the third quarter. Titans down 35-6.
Ball at the 33 of Grand Blanc.
Tillman rolls to his right, shakes one, breaks free, gets it up in the air, and Esper almost gets it. These cheerleaders throwing, I keep thinking there's flags going, but the cheerleaders are throwing shirts to the crowd.
Oh, yeah, the incomplete. There was 3 defenders for Grand Blanc all around Drew Esper that time. West in Grand Blanc territory, they're going to go for it.
4th and 13.
2:43 to go here in this third quarter. Grand Blanc 35, West 6.
All right. Looks like Olsen in the backfield behind Tillman. Trips to the left. And we're getting whistles. That's going to be a timeout on the Titans. So With 2:43 to go, we'll take a timeout and be back on Up North Sports Radio.
Northern Michigan.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. That timeout brought to you by TVCAirport.com. Go to TVCAirport.com. Plan your next trip. Fly Allegiant, America, Delta, Sun Country, JetBlue, and United. Fly to your dream destination from Cherry Capital TVC. 2:43 to go. In the third quarter, Titans backed up to 4th and 13. And before the timeout, they were looking to go for it. Ball on the Bobcat 33.
Yeah, and they're going to continue to go for it. You're down in their territory. You're behind big. So, yeah, they're not punting from here, that's for sure. No sense playing field position at this point.
Tillman's got Olsen next to him. Esper to his right. Tillman rolls right. Looking, puts it in the air, and Esper, no, sir.
Man, that's a tough completion over near there, just outside the outstretched hands of Drew Esper. So West will turn it over on downs. That's a tough percentage pass right there. Drew Esper looking for him to be obviously the key pass receiver there in that route tree right there, and it just forced them to, create that incompletion. You have another defender, which is the out of bound, the sideline. So it was a tough play right there, but West tried to turn it over on downs. Ball at their own 33-yard line.
2:36 to go in the third. Titans put forward a three-man front. Ball on the 33. It's time to fake the handoff, put it right up the middle. That's caught.
Luka Duman on the tackle. That might have been a touchdown-saving tackle.
We've got a Titan down back at the line of scrimmage. So while the officials take a timeout, we'll take a timeout on Up North Sports Radio.
Cinnamon, pumpkin, and apple, oh my. Stop into Bay Bread on Randolph Street and your mouth will water as new fall smells and flavors start appearing on our shelves, like caramel apple sweet rolls, pumpkin scones, and pumpkin muffins.
And don't forget the sticky buns.
And of course, 40 varieties of freshly baked bread daily. Visit our website, baybreadco.com, for all of our upcoming fall baking classes. Shop local at Bay Bread Company, 601 Randolph Street. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Score Lions Thanksgiving Day tickets in Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day giveaway. Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare are giving you the chance to score a pair of tickets for the Lions Thanksgiving Day game at Ford Field against the Packers November 27th, plus a $50 gas card. Stop by either Jay's Sporting Goods locations in Gaylord or Clare to scan the in-store QR code or go to q100michigan.com and register to win. You can register once per day and have until midnight on Sunday, October 26th, with the winner being announced live Monday, October 27th at 1 p.m. on our sister station, Q100 Michigan 100.3 WQON. There's no purchase necessary. For complete contest rules and details, click the Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day graphic on the UpNorthSportsRadio.com homepage. From 101.1 WGRY Up North Sports Radio.
TCAPS is proud to offer a full-time virtual learning program for middle and high school students. With TCAPS Virtual, students stay fully connected to school communities with the ability to join school events, clubs, sports, and activities. Families can also choose a blended option combining online and in-person classes through their home school. To see if virtual schooling is a good fit for your child, call East Middle School at 231-933-7300 for middle school enrollment, or TC High School at 231-933-5860 for high school enrollment. TCAPS Virtual provides a great education with flexibility and connection.
Well, good news, Mom. That was 57, Tyler Burrows, the senior, cramping up. But he's been, he walked most of the way off the field, but then he got some help from the coaching staff to move the game along.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, looked like, we hate to guess at what, but it certainly looked like a cramp out there. So, Grand Blanc on the Titan side of the field now.
And they tried to run right up the center. There was a wall of Titans, so he bounced it to the outside. Did 26 Ashton Brown for the Bobcats. That's going to be 2nd and 4 inside Titan territory. 2 minutes to go in the third. Titans down 35-6.
Yeah, that clock continues to run here as long as the ball's in the field of play, and picking up some chunks of yardage is this Bobcat offense. Thank you for the assist, JJ. Getting that camera pointed in the correct direction.
3-man front. There's a quick. Oh, they bounce it to the outside.
Look at how fast these guys run. Wow.
Still up and going.
And down inside the 5.
Down.
But
ball, I think, loose, but
it was. I think he was down. The ball came out after, but on the ground while he was down. But
Dumont gets credit for the tackle inside the 5.
But that was the Brown, the running back for Grand Blanc once again, and he was zigging and zagging all over the field. Under 10 seconds to go on this play clock.
1st and goal.
1:07 left in this third quarter.
They'll snap it. This time they'll hand it off. Taken down in the backfield. Oh, almost a WWE
that was
by James Lewis.
Yeah, that was a little WWE type move there.
He was walking on his hands, so they had to. The tackle wasn't done. That's how it goes.
So, clock continues to move here in this third quarter. 34 seconds to go in the third.
They'll take a loss, 2nd and 6.
Yep. Just under 20 seconds. They are going to have to snap it here.
15 on the play clock. Almost a high snap. Murrow has to scramble. He's going right. Nobody to get him, and Murrow's going to walk it into the end zone.
I believe that's his 3rd touchdown of the night, as that's going to increase the lead for Grand Blanc to 41-6, awaiting the extra point.
They've got 5 seconds on the clock.
Sitting in that swinging gate, and they're coming back together. They've made every one of those extra points here.
Here comes the snap. And that one is up and through for another. So, with pretty much the fourth quarter to go, Titans down 42-6. We'll be back on Up North Sports Radio.
The Ford employee pricing is over, but not at Fox Grand Traverse Ford. Get employee pricing for everyone on 30 retired service loaners. Right now, lease a 2025 Escape active retired service loaner for just $399 a month for 36 months, $399 due at signing. Or drive your way home in a 2025 F-150 XLT Super Crew retired service loaner for $499 a month with $499 due at signing. See FGTFord.com for lease details.
Tune into the High School Scoreboard Show Saturday at 10 a.m. to hear the Saab Hot Matchup of the Week. Brought to you by Saab. Trust, drive, and expertise in Northern Michigan. 101.1 WGRY, Up North Sports Radio.
So 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Titans to receive. Kirshner back deep.
He's had a couple of nice returns here in this second half. Let's see if we can continue that momentum and play hard throughout the rest of the fourth quarter.
Big deep boot for the Bobcats. That one will land in the end zone. So Titans With 4 seconds to go in the third, we'll start from their 20.
Yeah, because no time will go off the clock there because the receiver did not touch it. So we'll get at least one play here left in this late third quarter.
So Tillman sets the play. He's got one man in the backfield, but I can't quite tell who it is. I think it's Olsen. They'll hand it off to Olsen. He'll take the block, cut up to the right side, curl around, and that's going to be about a 6-yard gain for Mr. Olsen.
And that will end the third quarter. We will have a running clock in that fourth quarter, JJ.
All right,
with Grand Blanc up by 36, 42-6.
Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, Titan ball from the 26.
Ultimate fun awaits when you invite NXD Tactical Laser Tag to your next party or team building event. NXD is a mobile laser tag company to provide you a fun, exciting, and safe experience. NXD in Traverse City is a local, veteran-owned and operated purveyor of fun. Take your next get-together to the ultimate level of fun. Call NXD Laser Tag at 931-809-0529 or email nxdlasertag@gmail.com. Follow NXD Laser Tag on Facebook.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. As we head to the fourth quarter, it'll be a running clock as the Titans are down 42-6.
Yep.
Titans have the ball, 2nd and 4 from their own 26-yard line. And
running clock takes place when it's over 35 points in the second half, and Grand Blanc has achieved that goal. I'm sure there are going to be a lot of substitutions on their part, both defensively, probably offensively as well. But once the ball is snapped here by West, pretty much other than a timeout or an injury, the clock will run.
Tillman's by himself. He's got 3 to his left, 2 to the short side right, including Esper. He'll take that snap.
Oh, he's going to get
blindsided. Creamed.
Did not pick up this defender over here. A defensive back blitzed. And Tillman was not aware of that, and he did a good job just hanging on to the football, because that would have been an easy one to absolutely fumble on. But Braden Tillman, the sophomore quarterback, excellent job hanging on to that football.
You heard them footsteps coming at him.
Oh,
3rd and 11.
We could see it develop. You and I were both like, oh no, this is not going to be good. It was he was turned to his left, so he could not see the defender from his right come in on him. He'll be peeking over there occasionally now.
Titans in the same formation. This time he drops back. Oh, and he misses one, but the second one will get him. Tillman taken back even further.
Braden Tillman is going to be sore tonight. There's going to be an ice bath, hot tub, heating pads, you name it.
I offer him your sheet in that nice Silverado from Williams Chevrolet with them heated seats.
That's exactly right.
Then you'd have to ride the bus.
That's true. I do like the heated seat. Drew Esper is going to be back in his own end zone, punting this ball away. That's the right play at this point, because you're backed up this 4th and so long.
Bobcats are lined up in their own territory, or in Titan territory.
Yeah, they're playing prevent. Another one off the side of the foot for Drew.
And I thought that one landed inside the line, but the officials are saying it did. So the Bobcats will take over at the Titan 36-yard line.
You notice that clock, even though typically change of possession, it would stop right now, JJ, but it is currently running. And that's only with the running clock. Yep, wholesale changes by Grand Blanc here.
Is anybody playing quarterback? Because they don't seem to know.
Yeah, yep.
Looks like Don Searcy.
Yeah, 17 is in there.
Yeah, there's no quarterback. There comes Murrow now.
Oh,
they had no
whoops.
quarterback on the field.
Yeah, I thought
Merle thought he was out.
Cersei was going to. You're going to risk your starting quarterback with. Okay. Maybe they don't have a second string quarterback. I don't know.
I find that hard to believe.
I
He'll flip
find
that one off. They head to the right side.
You have 2,500 students in your high school. There's got to be a second string quarterback, I would think. They probably had 4 strings of quarterback.
2nd and 6. Just over 9 to go. Running clock.
West down 42-6. They've played better in the second half. They've had some offensive momentum, especially on the one scoring drive.
A lot less flags this
Less
half.
flags, yeah. A little more discipline there. But
make sure you tune into the America's Carpet Barn post-game show. Coach Wagner will make the trip up here. This time the
Lewis in on that tackle. You could see that. James Lewis, sophomore linebacker.
So that'll be 3rd and 7.
Most of the starters still in there for West. They've got some big league games coming up there. The rest of the schedule is all Saginaw Valley League games. The 2 Midland teams come to Thurlby Field the next 2 weeks. So we get off the road for a couple weeks, JJ.
Back home to Thurlby.
Home cooking. We like home cooking.
Murrow drops back with 8 minutes to go. He'll put that one in the air,
wide
caught.
open. Wide.
And Esper will pull him down at the 10.
That's a tough throw for a quarterback. Running to your left, twisting your body around and throwing right-handed like that. And Morrow did a good job right there. You could see why he's getting some all-state considerations. Not very big at all, but the kid has a really good arm. He's list him at 6 foot. I think that's a little
he grows 6 and gains 60.
Overstated. Yeah, they have him at 6 foot 165. I'm thinking more like 5'9", 5'10". But who am I?
This time they'll head up that left side and bounce further
That's
out,
Searcy.
taken down at the 5.
Yeah. Clock continues to chug along here. It's going to be under 7 minutes. It's amazing how fast a running clock will go. And remember, we got more than all of our spots in commercial-wise. So we've doubled and tripled up on all of our commercials.
That first
tonight.
half just took so long.
Yes, it did. It certainly did.
So 6.5 to go. 2nd and 5 for the Bobcats. Quarterback's all by himself. Murrow steps back, couple steps, in trouble. Now he's going to take off on his own. Will he get there? Yes, he does.
That's his 4th, I believe. 4th or 5th touchdown for Morrow. Unbelievable job by that quarterback. So, once again, another score. Go 48-6 now for Grand Blanc, awaiting the extra point.
Not that I'm insinuating anything, but it sure seems like the offense is greased up. The Titans have just,
hard
to tackle tonight.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're doing this, but I've heard of old tricks of the old Vaseline on your arms
Right.
and all of that, so it's hard to tackle you if you're a running back, receiver, or a running quarterback.
Esper almost blocks it, but not quite. So with 6:25 to go in the game, Titans now down 49-6. And again, that was just a joke. We're not.
Yes, we're
accusing
not
the
suggesting
Bobcats
that. It
anything.
just seems that way.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So let's take a moment, step aside, and get one from our good friends at Michigan Trailer.
Hi, folks. Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. As the seasons change, it's time to clear some space with our annual summer sell-down sale. With over 200 trailers in stock, clearly priced to move, you will find the right one at the right price to solve all your hauling needs. Move quick. Take advantage of the best selection. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards Traverse City or visit us online at MichiganTrailers.com.
6:25 left to go in the game. Titans to receive. Kirshner back to get it.
Cam Mink, one of the upbacks. And hard to tell over on the other side.
Looks like that's Ethan Hendricks on the other side of Mink.
Okay. Certainly the kicker for Grand Blanc has had no problem kicking it deep tonight.
This one he'll put right up the middle. Mink off his hands. It's on the ground. Mink, it's loose on the ground, and looks like Hendricks will land on it at the 20. Whew.
Good job by coming over and being aware of that football. Wow.
The kicker for Grand Blanc, 61, the lineman, Benjamin Staley, he's put him so far back that nobody was expecting a line drive.
That line drive knuckleball, but Ethan Hendricks is just a sophomore. For him to be aware of following his teammate in case something happened, something did happen, and he was able to recover that loose ball. So good heads-up play by Ethan Hendricks, the sophomore.
So that's Olsen in at quarterback. He'll drop back, look left, look right, put one in the air, and that's going to go off of Hendricks' hands.
Yeah, that was well defended as well by Grand Blanc. Clock continues to move, even though it was an incomplete pass. Due to the margin of the lead here in the second half, Grand Blanc up 49-6.
Just over 5 to go in the game.
So again, we do get back to Thurlby Field the next couple of weeks with Midland and Midland Dow. Both of those teams have had solid starts to their season. Will be good games at Thurlby.
Olsen with Mink behind him. Sends Hendricks in motion. He'll hand it off to Mink. He goes up. Oh, big block. And Mink will get an 8-yard gain.
He runs
down.
So hard. He's hard to bring down with the first tackler.
A big block there from Robert Counselor.
Counselor? He's really
motivated.
Very motivated. Very. Number 88 has really jumped off the field to us tonight. With him blitzing from the defensive end linebacker position, there he's almost got to the quarterback numerous times, but also some plays offensively as well for Robert Counselor.
Olsen and Mink out there. Olsen's got 3 to his left on the wide side. Hands off to Mink. He goes right side tackle, and Mink will drive. Does he get there? Ball loose. Mink doesn't have it anymore.
I think
they're going to say he was down, and a Fox Grand Traverse Ford Lincoln first down.
That's right. And under 3:40 to go in this game.
Shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle at FGTFord.com. Play clock just now starting. 3:28 to go in the game. Olsen calls the play. He'll get that same formation. This time he'll drop back, puts one in the air, and a zig when he should have zagged.
Yep.
Wilson, or Hendricks.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there. Hendricks did an out route. Olsen was expecting more of an in, but you'd expect that sometimes when you get some of the other players playing, but maybe also high school offenses are so advanced now that might be a read play. You have an option route to either cut it out or cut to the inside or out. And sometimes
Second 10, Olsen hands off to Mink, and he just gets assaulted in the backfield.
Yeah, not much there at all.
Oh, and we've got an injured Bobcat on the field, but he's getting up.
Yep, and he's going back down right now.
So while they tend to the injured Bobcat, it looked like he might have got his ankle stepped on in the pile, so we'll step aside for a break on Up North Sports Radio.
I'm Aaron Boyson, local owner of the Window Source of Western Michigan. If you need windows and doors, don't be like Mr. Anderson and only get one estimate. Call the best at 231 Windows, saving your family thousands. Most estimates take less than an hour, pricing is always good for a year, and you'll never be forced to make a same-day decision. The Window Source, with one common goal, to make window replacement easy and affordable. Call and ask about our fall savings promotion.
Call our dad at 231 Windows.
And visit our website at 231windows.com.
Andy Wickern at Williams Automax, where we have the largest selection of used vehicles in the north. Don't prejudge your credit. At Williams Automax, approval is guaranteed. So stop in and see us, inquire online, or give us a call to set up an appointment today.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
2:09 on the clock, 3rd and 11 for the Titans. Olsen in. He's got same formation. Mink behind him and 3 to his left. This time he'll drop back 2 steps, looks down the center of the field, and intercepted.
Coming back the other way.
And Mink goes to get him. He put his hands on Mink's face mask, but nobody called that like they did against Drew Esper. So that's going to be Bobcat ball with 1:40 to go, and the clock continues to run.
Yeah, as you know, you can understand Grand Blanc being excited because some of the second and third string kids are getting some play, and he gets a big INT and returns it. So they're excited along the sideline. You expect that. 125 and counting still here in this game. West down 49-6.
Clock continuing to go, and they will go to a backup quarterback for the Bobcats now.
That's smart.
You would think.
I mean, Morrow scored like 5 touchdowns tonight, and if you want to advance in the playoffs this year, he is responsible for how you're going to do.
They'll hand that one off up the right side.
Oh, man, what a
and
hole.
Mink finally takes out his legs. So
45 seconds and counting here.
You got the first down.
Yep. Maybe one more play. Maybe you just go into victory formation.
Well, and it looks like the quarterback, 22 for who's Jake DeWitt.
Oh, they don't even need to snap it now.
They're just going to let it go.
Because they didn't start the play clock until 2 seconds beyond the play.
Right.
So this game is going to be over.
So after 4, Titans will fall 49-6, 2-2 on the season. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the America's Carpet Barn post-game show on Up.
Score Lions Thanksgiving Day tickets in Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day giveaway. Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare are giving you the chance to score a pair of tickets for the Lions Thanksgiving Day game at Ford Field against the Packers November 27th, plus a $50 gas card. Stop by either Jay's Sporting Goods locations in Gaylord or Clare to scan the in-store QR code or go to q100michigan.com and register to win. You can register once per day and have until midnight on Sunday, October 26th, with the winner being announced live Monday, October 27th at 1 p.m. on our sister station, Q100 Michigan 100.3 WQON. There's no purchase necessary. For complete contest rules and details, click the Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day graphic on the UpNorthSportsRadio.com homepage. From 101.1 WGRY Up North Sports Radio.
I'd like to build a comfy place for friends and family. A cozy home to call our own. in a place that's pure and free. Bright open skies where the pigs can fly. Complete this wishful yarn about the kind of place is filled with friendly faces like America's carpet barn. Watch the pig take wing.
Golfers just don't feel right when we don't play on the weekend, and it's hard to play on both days. So do the next best thing and tune in to 101.1 WGRY at 9 a.m. Saturdays and Sundays for Finding Fairways. Jerry Coyne here, the host of Finding Fairways for 10 years now. Join me and my co-hosts Dan Pohl, Ray Hearn, Joe Charles, and Kevin Frisch as we discuss the tours, training, and places to play. We have it all on video up at upnorthsportsradio.com on the Features tab. Find your fairways thanks to Boyne Golf and PXG Clubs. Jimmy John's wraps and toasted sandwiches are built for bold summer days. Cool off poolside with a refreshing chicken Caesar wrap or a savory Tuscan Italian wrap. And turn up the heat with a melty, crispy roast beef and cheddar or chicken bacon ranch toast sandwich. Perfect for on-the-go afternoons. Whatever your summer looks like, there's a wrap or a toasted sandwich that hits just right. Find your favorites on the Jimmy John app at your TC Jimmy John's or jimmyjohns.com.
The Ford employee pricing is over, but not at Fox Grand Traverse Ford. Get employee pricing for everyone on 30 retired service loaners. Right now, lease a 2025 Escape active retired service loaner for just $399 a month for 36 months, $399 due at signing. Or drive your way home in a 2025 F-150 XLT Super Crew retired service loaner for $499 a month with $499 due at signing. See FGTFord.com for lease details.
Ultimate fun awaits when you invite NXD Tactical Laser Tag to your next party or team building event. NXD is a mobile laser tag company to provide you a fun, exciting, and safe experience. NXD in Traverse City is a local, veteran-owned and operated purveyor of fun. Take your next get-together to the ultimate level of fun. Call NXD Laser Tag at 931-809-0529 or email nxdlasertag@gmail.com. Follow NXD Laser Tag on Facebook.
Let's get cozy with Cozy Heat. I know it's summer and it's warm, but cold temperatures will be here soon. Hi, this is Jim from Source Julian in Traverse City. We are having a Let's Get Cozy fall sale now until the end of September. Save up to $1,000 on select fireplaces and save up to $300 on electric fireplaces. For a full lineup of Cozy Heat products, go online at cozyheat.com or call Source Julian at 231-943-8190. Take the chill out of winter early and take advantage of our Let's Get Cozy fall sale for your new Cozy Heat fireplace.
TVC's tip of the day. It's time to book your holiday and winter getaway, and TVC is ready to take you there. Whether you're visiting family and friends or chasing sunshine on southern beaches, TVC is the perfect flight for you. This fall, fly nonstop to Boston with JetBlue and experience the vibrant colors of autumn in the Northeast. Or choose from top carriers like American, Delta, and United. Plus, enjoy ultra-low fares on Allegiant. Seats are filling fast. Book your holiday and winter travel today. Explore all your flight options at tvcairport.com.
I'm Aaron Boyson, local owner of the Window Source of Western Michigan. If you need windows and doors, don't be like Mr. Anderson and only get one estimate. Call the best at 231 Windows, saving your family thousands. Most estimates take less than an hour, pricing is always good for a year, and you'll never be forced to make a same-day decision. The Window Source, with one common goal, to make window replacement easy and affordable. Call and ask about our fall savings promotion.
Call our dad at 231 Windows.
And visit our website at 231windows.com.
Welcome to Up North Sports Radio's postgame show, presented by America's Carpet Barn. Everyone knows America's Carpet Barn is your local expert for any type of flooring, carpet, tile, vinyl, hardwood, and ceramic. See pigs fly at americascarpetbarn.com.
Welcome back to UpNorthSportsRadio.com and the America's Carpet Barn postgame show. J.J. Rowell alongside Rich Calkins, and not the outcome the Titans were looking for tonight. Rich, final score 49-6 to the Grand Blanc Bobcats.
Yeah, one of those games where it kind of got away from us early. And I said that was one of the keys to the game. Try to stay close as long as you could. We just couldn't generate any offense at all in that first half, JJ. We just weren't able to, as the halftime score was 28-0. We barely picked up first downs at all, but we were far more motivated in that second half, that's for sure, as Cam Mink had a 21-yard touchdown run, got the score to 28-6. But it was all Grand Blanc again after that, as they scored touchdown after touchdown. Doesn't mean they didn't try hard, because they did, but it just didn't show up on the scoreboard tonight against a very good Division I program in the Grand Blanc Bobcats.
All right, before we name our Fox Motors Motivated Player of the Game, I've got to flip the camera back onto the field and show you something that's happening, because it's really cool.
Well, it's a whole lot better than looking at me. It's a cool thing that they do.
It's hard to tell with the glare, because we have the lights on here in the booth now, but you can see on the camera that the marching band is performing, and the football team, who just won a game, are still on the field and are getting ready to watch the marching band perform. So that's just pretty cool. So we're happy to hear that. So all right, let's get to our let's go first with the defensive play.
I was doing some community service over here as well.
A young lady knocking on the door.
Wanted to know if we could make an announcement on the PA, and of course they had to move next door.
There we go. So our defensive play of the second half brought to you by Saab. Just like the Titans, Saab relies on trust, drive, and expertise. Those are the values it takes for the Titans to have a winning season, and the same values that power Saab's mission, keeping people and society safe.
And what did we decide was the play of that second half, JJ?
It was hard to tell, but I'm going to be honest. Robert Counselor had just some huge plays, and I think he even made a sack coming off the end.
And he was blitzing a lot from that outside linebacker position. As James Wagner, I see him down on the field making his way up here now, so that's good. Coach promised he'd come up here, and he's a man of his word. And, I think the effort by Robert Counselor, the junior linebacker, he had 2 tackles, had a reception on offense, but he was part of that defense there to have the defensive play of the second half. So congratulations, Robert Counselor, with that.
And not to overstep, but I believe he's also going to take home a hoodie.
He is, exactly. Our Fox Motors Motivated. He really kind of jumped off, and he probably did it at home as well, off your TV screens or your phones, however you were watching, computers, whatever the case may be. But he was blitzing a ton, and he was in there and had almost 4 sacks on the night. I mean, he was getting in all on the first-string quarterback, Morrow, all night long. Was just a half a step late, but he put a lot of hits on the quarterback, had 2 tackles, and again, a big reception offensively at his tight end position. So he is our Fox Motors Motivated Player of the Game, number 88, junior tight end, Robert Counselor. Congratulations.
So he'll get that nice hoodie, and remember, shop online anytime or get a Fox Cash offer for your vehicle
and
at
remember,
FT24.com.
The street cred is free of charge. That comes with that hoodie.
All right, Coach Wagner just about to walk in, so we'll return after this break here on UpNorthSportsRadio.com and the America's Carpet Barn postgame show on Up North Sports Radio.
Score Lions Thanksgiving Day tickets in Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day giveaway. Jay's Sporting Goods in Gaylord and Clare are giving you the chance to score a pair of tickets for the Lions Thanksgiving Day game at Ford Field against the Packers November 27th, plus a $50 gas card. Stop by either Jay's Sporting Goods locations in Gaylord or Clare to scan the in-store QR code or go to q100michigan.com and register to win. You can register once per day and have until midnight on Sunday, October 26th, with the winner being announced live Monday, October 27th at 1 p.m. on our sister station, Q100 Michigan 100.3 WQON. There's no purchase necessary. For complete contest rules and details, click the Jay's Sporting Goods Touchdowns on Turkey Day graphic on the UpNorthSportsRadio.com homepage. From 101.1 WGRY Up North Sports Radio.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in. the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
This is Jason at the Camera Shop in downtown Traverse City. It's hard to believe the Camera Shop has been a staple in Traverse City now since 1938. Since taking the store over in 2008, I've evolved and expanded the Camera Shop to offer the best price, service, and product we can. As we have now for years, besides selling cameras at internet low prices, we also transfer all media to digital. Slides, old home movies, videos and audio tape, even cell phone files now. Restored and preserved for future generations to enjoy. All work is done in-house. Our newest evolution is Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery. We now offer full custom picture framing at our sister store located directly above the Camera Shop. Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery, striving to be the area's finest quality picture framer with over 6,000 options and a range of prices for anyone's budget. So just remember, for anything at all related to art, photos, or video, let us take care of your every need. The Camera Shop and Fusion Fine Art Framing and Gallery, where quality and service still exist.
Hi folks, Jim Jeffers for Michigan Trailers in Traverse City, Northern Michigan's value leader in utility trailer sales. We strive to bring you the best value, and with our buying power we were able to make a special purchase on dump trailers. We have a selection of 7x14, 14K scissor dumps available at just $9,900. These are great trailers at a great price. Move quick. When they're gone, they're gone. See us today on US 31 South across from Menards, Traverse City, or visit us online at michigantrailer.com.
Welcome back to the Michigan Trailers Coaches Corner. Rich Calkins along with head coach James Wagner from Traverse City West. And Coach, appreciate you coming up here tonight. You got the workout coming up here, all the steps, and hey, it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to, Coach, but as always, there's some positive things you can come from it and lots of teaching moments once again.
Yeah, there's a ton of them out there. I mean, yeah, you can't – I mean, let's just be honest. It was a disappointing night for us. We shot ourselves in the foot right from the get-go, and it's like we've been trying to focus on that more and more, each week, and like you can't win a ball game when you start behind the sticks constantly, and you're putting yourself in such a tough position. I think we had 7 penalties offensively, that are drive killers, and you can't, when we start to move a ball a little bit, I think we had 6 plays in a row. We created 2 first downs, and then we had a penalty, and then we were behind the sticks after that from a holding, and then had a sack, and then it's like now it's 2nd and 20, 2nd and 25, third and 20. It's like how do you win games when you do that? I mean, it's just a matter of we got to clean stuff up. And you have to clean stuff up and play clean. And that was the whole message at halftime. It's like, guys, our stuff is there, but when we play, unclean football, we cannot win. And so
especially against really good teams.
Yeah, and this team is a top 10 team in Division I, and they have unbelievable athletes on their side.
Yes.
They should make a run in the playoffs here this year. I mean, they have a 3-year starter at quarterback with 2 Division I running backs. I mean, number 2 is all over the place. I mean, he was slicing and dicing. I mean, he was really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Honestly. I mean, what a
Morrow, the quarterback's not very big, but he's accurate.
Football. Yeah, and I mean, we knew how dangerous he was, but you put another guy back there that is, a Division I talent. It's a two-headed monster, and then
it's hard to key on one guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And they had dudes on the outside that can really make some plays and catch the ball. I mean, number 1 is a heck of a player, and he didn't even get into the end zone tonight, I don't think. I don't know, but they are a good team. And like when we are learning to, we got some young guys in the field, and we're learning to be able to play. I told him at the end here, it's like I'd rather be able to do this now against a non-conference opponent. Like better to do it now, and so that we can learn going forward into a conference game how to play the right way, start better. Like I'd rather do it now than against Midland or Central or any of those teams, because those are the games that truly, when it comes down to it, are going to determine whether or not we're going to be in the playoffs or not.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like learn from an opponent like this, and it's okay. I've told the kids before, it's okay to have mistakes if you learn from them. But if we continue to make the same ones, then we're just creating terrible habits. So disappointing, I think, on a lot of different fronts, and we couldn't punt the ball for some reason tonight. It was,
Drew Esper I mean, he's all world. I mean, he does everything out there, and he's punted the ball so great all year long and all
Just
that.
had an off
but
night,
tonight he had an off night,
and that happens to all of us in our lives, right?
Absolutely.
We have off days, and it's a rare thing for him to be able to do that. But it's like I love Drew to the nth degree, and he's going to bounce back.
He was mad at himself. He was so frustrated that the ball kept going off the side of his foot. And he just, I mean, for such a great player.
He is, and I'll tell you this about Drew: that kid cares nothing more than wanting to win for his team.
Yeah.
And I know that he's going to be so upset just about those things alone because he cares so much about the team and putting the team in a good position to win. And, it's like he'll bounce back because that's who he is. He's going to come back and be better. So, tough night, but, a lot to learn, and we got to do it quick. We got a lot of good conference components coming up. So, hopefully we can correct the mistakes and move forward.
Yeah, Coach, we got Midland Dow coming in to Thurlby, so
we'll
get some home cooking, which is good. They're good, tough teams again this year.
They are.
Should be some great matchups at
Thurlby.
Thurlby.
Yep, it'll be, again, I think these games moving forward are all going to be very competitive, number one, and then number two, like what we did tonight is a clear example of you cannot do those in tight ball games against equal opponents because that'll be the difference.
It will be the difference.
It will be the difference. So, again, a huge learning opportunity for us. And, we just got to continue to move forward and grow.
Yeah. Coach, we named, before you got up here, the Fox Motors motivated player was number 88, Robert Counselor, the junior tight end linebacker. Spent a lot of the night in the backfield of Grand Blanc and almost got to Morrow a couple of times, but just couldn't quite get there.
Right.
But he really seemed to hustle all over the field.
He did. He had a couple of great tackles made and some great hustle plays, I thought, from Robert. And Robert, great young man who's going to be a stud for this team, and he's starting to come into his role a little bit more each week, and caught a nice ball tonight, which was great. So I think solid choice. Definitely, he's definitely deserving of that tonight.
Yeah, and you named Noah Duman as our Jimmy John's player of the game.
I might have named Noah Duman if he was here, but Luca Duman is who I named.
Oh,
it's so hard. We have so many brothers.
Why did I keep writing it down when I know it's Luca? I'm sorry about that, Luca.
So Luca would be the player of the game. Matt and Larissa, his parents, and
they'll get
great
some
family, great
Jimmy
people,
Johns.
and Luca. I mean, he's coming along as well. So we're just excited about the guys that are young getting their reps more and more and more, and Luca's going to be one of those kids that is going to be a stud for us.
And you see, almost every game, Coach, there's a kid that's an underclassman that continues to step up and gets better and does more. You can see the growth, and it's going to be, it's going to be really exciting from the halfway point of the season, closing it all the way out, and for the next few years as well.
For sure. Well, and I think these guys are going to be contributors in these big games too as we move forward in conference play. And I think with the combination of the seniors that we have and a couple of those juniors sprinkled in, it's going to be we're a good team when we play clean and well. So and when we don't, it's really hard to win football games. But that's why we look at the tape, fix the mistakes, and move forward.
All right. Coach James Wagner, always appreciate you joining us on the Michigan Trailers postgame show, Coach's Corner interview. As always, Coach,
go Titans.
Go Titans.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
All right. James Wagner from Traverse City West. Always appreciate it, bud. All right. You've been listening to UpNorthSportsRadio.com. We appreciate you watching, you listening in to our broadcast here, and we'll see you next week from Thurlby Field with a little bit of home cooking as we take on the Chemics from Midland. Look forward to that. J.J. Rowell and I at the pregame show will start right around 6:30. Thanks for joining us.
This broadcast of Traverse City West Titan Sports is a production of Up North Sports Radio, a division of Blarney Stone Broadcasting.